Hello and welcome, everybody out there in YouTube and D&D land. Before we jump back into the action, don't forget, like, comment, subscribe. All of those things help us out tremendously. If you're interested in supporting our community a little bit further, you can go ahead and do that by becoming a member here on our YouTube channel. Memberships start at just $2 a month, and you gain access to some really cool emotes. In addition to that, if you're interested in joining our community in any other capacity, you're welcome to do that as well. You could do that through our Patreon, which is listed down in the description below. We do have open slots available right now in our Friday evening and our Saturday early campaigns. So if you're interested in either of those, be sure, reach out. Tell me. We'll try to get you set up. We also have an open campaign slot, which I'm thinking about doing something a little spicy with, so we might find something more unique for our community, let's say, for Friday early. Maybe we'll play in a different fantasy universe that isn't canonical with D&D yet. Who knows? But I think that's going to be all of my shameless self-promoting. Go ahead, Capriccio. Shut me up and tell us what's going on.
Shut up, Joey. Anyway, last session we started off with the end of my Commune with Nature casting, which gave us quite a bit of useful information, most notably the presence of about 20 very powerful individuals. We also discovered that there are hundreds upon hundreds of undead down here, as well as the influence of the shade, which has to do with surprise and death. And after that, we made our way through these dirt tunnels, right? They're like underground tunnels.
Yes.
Evading the Empire's forces to the best of our ability. And by the best of our ability, I mean magic, because none of us except for one is good at stealth. So it was definitely all magic. As we did so, we saw this was like pretty deep in. We saw these people that had been corrupted into creatures that some of the people in the party had already encountered before, and I believe Isocross. I don't think they said they gave some of them names on like an individual basis depending on what they look like, but I don't think these creatures as a whole have a name, not one that I have heard at least. And then we encountered Trent, Igathon, and someone whom he addressed as False Strucker or Agent Number 2, or just Number 2. Number 2 was the one that's watching this entire area. Or I think he might be watching just the entirety of the Empire. He's the one that I believe alerts the Empire when there's like teleportation and stuff happening. And he does that by conjuring a bajillion arcane eyes, I think they are. They're definitely scrying sensors of some kind. And he does so by using a special serum, which I think Theo is familiar with and he's told us about, that it's very dangerous and people don't usually survive the first dose, much less several of them. Then we encountered an agent of Denthelis, which Theo is aligned with. I believe they're like his clan or something such. Denthelis. Yeah, Denthelis, a halfling that was there on some kind of mission. This was as we were going into the Lila study, which we found out about through the map that we discovered at the entrance of this place. We also find out that there's a teleportation circle in here that we can use to not necessarily mask the fact that we're teleporting into this, but more so mask the fact that we are outsiders teleporting here. Because they still monitor it, but it's kind of like set up in a way that it sort of detects that as the Empire teleporting here. That's what I remember from it. We also discovered that the corruption that is transforming these people is it has to do with Vecna and his influence over this place. We also discovered that there is a tree of life here somewhere that has been corrupted. I don't remember if it was by the Empire or if it's Vecna's influence that corrupted the tree. But our next move is to speak to this tree and see what we can discover, and then continue to venture further in.
All right. So, all of you have completed another short rest, hiding inside of this secret little passage that Delilah used so many years ago. Who was reading the book again? The journal left by the agent of Thalos?
I think I gave it to Argan to check out.
I think Argan was doing the circle.
Yeah.
It's actually just Delilah's Mad Libs book.
So I think I have the one from Delilah, and Theo has the one from his guy.
Right.
Because wasn't there two?
There
One
was
was
one
handed
left
to
on
him
the
by the
table.
halfling. That
Mhm.
one I have, and I have not looked at yet.
Okay.
Right. Yeah, I guess I would go over the notes that the agent gave to me.
Roll me an investigation, please.
Can I also see the map? The actual map, not the copy?
What, the territory map?
Yeah.
Are
Because
you
they said
asking
there was-
me or them?
Yeah,
Them.
here. Portram has it.
Okay, I was like, I don't have a fucking map of this entire area. Like-
No,
Damn.
because they told me that there was other writing on it. When you apply heat, I wanted to heat up my weapon with green flame and put the map over it so I can see if there's any more hidden
Oh,
writing on it.
You don't need to do that. Here, I take out the Father Stone and I just hold it near it, and it'll probably warm it enough.
The
Wait,
Father's
I
Stone.
thought
Oh, do you want me to burn this?
No.
Oh, what do you want me to do?
We just need to warm it up because when there's heat applied to it, it reveals some secret writing.
Oh.
Is-
All right, say when. And it just starts humming, and it slowly begins glowing more and more and more and more, spreading the heat through the entirety of the piece of paper.
That's warm enough, probably. Once stuff starts to appear, I go, okay, stop there.
Okay, I'll hold this.
I think I'm a little confused with the map. I thought it was just a copy of it that I made.
Yeah, but
But-
I, at the end, took the original.
Oh, okay.
We have both.
Right.
And I just wanted to see if there was any other like markings or anything like that since I have Eyes of the Runekeeper.
Right? Reading through, it depicts this room here and the way to find it. It shows the secret contraption necessary to break into Delilah's desk in order to get her journal. But of course, that contraption was removed, and the drawers were missing from the table already, so they are no longer there. Somebody else found them. And that's about it.
Okay. Thank you, Fordrum.
Mm-hmm.
15, Theo.
Mhm.
Reading through this, she seems to have discovered the Tree of Life based around some recommendation from an individual that she only refers to as the Other. She came here to research this Tree of Life, discovering its foul magic the foul magic in the area wasn't allowed to continue to grow because of the tree's presence. They were kept at a standstill. So she worked for almost 5 years independently here, while being one of the Cerberus Assembly members. During that time, she ended up finding a way to tie a celestial being's life to the tree, and then found a way to filter necrotic magic directly from shade into that celestial being in order to muddy the magic that was utilized inside of it. Based off of what you're reading, it was actually ingenious the way that she came up with this, utilizing a celestial as a evil filter of sorts.
Wow.
The celestial was also noted as freed by the individuals who originally discovered this, and then killed by them at the celestial's request. Leaving it so the tree could naturally regrow. Thalis issued clerics of the Luxon to come here in order to reinvigorate the land and soil, but they could not. Their connection to divinity was not able to break into the tree's defenses. Though it was a gift from the Wild Mother, it was actually a construct of Fey origin. And celestial or divine magics don't really have a whole lot of interactions with Fey. So, they ended up going about and trying to find a druid who would be capable of handling this. They came across one. The individual's name was Tilly. Independent worker, Tilly. She did not belong to any large organizations. She did not have any strong associations with any other groups, covens, or tribes. In fact, nobody seemed to know where she had come from on this world. But after seeing the state of the Tree of Life, she became enraged and left. They were going to ask a different druid, but they can't seem to get in contact with him, as he seemed to be working alongside a few individuals that may be enemies of the dens. This individual's name was Silverin. So, they are still looking for a druid powerful enough to be able to sanctify the lands. But that was, of course, before the incursion that happened with the Empire. That's everything you get accomplished in your 1 hour.
All right. I'll relay all that information to the group.
Isn't that the druid from Uthodurn?
I think the second one was.
Yeah, Silverin.
Yeah.
He's the one that doesn't like noise.
Well, luckily for us, we have a powerful Fey druid right next to us. And it looks like we also found that celestial you detected as well, Capriccio.
Thought the celestial had been killed, it said.
But anything that dies here gets turned into an undead, doesn't it?
Its power was prevented from being spread by this celestial being that is tied to the tree.
Yes, but the
It's
influence
acting like
of
Yeah,
the
go ahead.
influence of Vecna states that the corruption infects the body when it dies. So if any of us die, we get turned into undead abominations.
I thought we already were aware of this before.
Mhm.
That's what I mean. Like, if they killed the celestial, wouldn't that just turn the celestial into an undead?
Not necessarily, because Celestial's not native to this plane. It may not follow the same rules.
Because don't demons and devils, when they die, they just go back to hell? What if it's the same thing with the celestial? They just go back up to heaven or whatever.
And if the celestial asked to be killed, he might have been tainted for being here for so long, and that's the reason he said, "Kill me."
It's
Possible.
There's ways to bind extraplanar beings onto the material plane, isn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what Delilah did.
Right. But again, she also corrupted it and used it as a filter to filter evil out of whatever magic she was siphoning into this thing.
So essentially, she used the celestial as a conduit of sorts.
Joey, can I make a religion check on celestial beings since I'm part celestial?
On what part of them?
Whether or not when they die they go back to Celestia. Because I'm part fiend and part celestial.
Yes, you have strong associations with stuff like that, but you are not, in fact, a fiend or a celestial, or else every time you're knocked unconscious as a fiend, you would be forced to go back to the 9 hells. So you are a humanoid, just to clarify. It's just for the purposes of detection style magics, you are discerned as XYZ.
Undead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
but I do have religion of old and new as well.
Yes, as for that justification, you can roll.
Okay. I'll roll with disadvantage because exhaustion. 11.
No idea.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I don't think really this matters right now, does it? We came here for the information that we need.
Well, we came to make sure that the Empire, 1, couldn't get access to her library, 2, to close the portal, and 3, we got to do something about all the undead up there.
We can't
If
really.
they get loose, everybody dies.
Well, there's nothing we can really do about them right now. I mean, you're talking about going through and taking them out one by one. We don't even know how many there are. And quite frankly, I think the portal is of much more importance than a couple of undead.
Oh yeah, that's why I put the undead last.
Yeah, of course. No.
And I'd prefer to do that not on the ground because the hungry like to latch on and suck your life out of you. The lonely like to hug you to death.
Oh, 600 undead.
Yeah.
So perhaps we should just focus on the portal, and the undead we can deal with if we can along the way.
Granted, this whole island is floating, so if they do get unleashed, they fall, they should shatter.
I don't think we're on a floating island, are we?
No.
I thought it used to be a floating city. It's not anymore.
It crashed into the mountains, yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
we could.
I thought it was a floating city.
No, it's like Isocross. It fell to the ground.
Oh, okay.
What we could do after we seal the portal and on our way out, if we're really feeling adventurous, which normally I am, why don't we just set the tree where Delilah's lab is on fire? We burn everything in it. We burn the tree down. There seems to be a source of something here. And
I'm not gonna be doing that.
Are you sure?
I want to speak to the tree. We already.
No, I'm not saying now. I'm saying later. If the tree is unreasonable.
We'll see when we get there.
If the tree is still blighted and you can't cure it, burning does seem to be a good answer to that. But I'm willing to let you try to purify the tree.
Of course.
No need for oxygen to be depleted.
Indeed. Capriccio, you know I wouldn't just immediately burn something like that. You have your ways. I have mine.
You have means of making fire.
Do I have means of making fire?
I still don't know that you're a spellcaster.
I mean, you've seen me cast spells. Oh, I don't think you have actually.
Yeah,
No,
no,
I
he
haven't.
hasn't. No.
He'll kind of think for a moment, realizing that sort of epiphany. He'll say, I think I can scrounge something up.
Don't worry, we have Braska, the world's mightiest spellcaster, with us, so I'm sure he can figure out something.
Well,
Technically,
at
that
least-
statement's not false.
At least I'm glad
I
you guys
know.
are willing to let me do it.
I mean, in all fairness, I would
I'm not here to start a tree on fire, so
If anyone's gonna have any knowledge with these
was
trees and such, it would be you.
It was.
We all know it was sarcasm, or at least I did.
Capriccio, could you come here for a moment, please?
You're the
What
only
is it?
Fae I trust right now.
He'll like wave Capriccio. Come here, come here.
I'll
Well,
give
Frost
you a
is
look and
Fae.
slowly flitter over.
He'll like look at you for a second, and he'll just flick your forehead. What have we talked about being a smartass?
Pardon you?
That's besides the point.
He'll fly away.
I'm gonna catch him.
No.
No.
He'll just like casually just walk behind you.
Okay.
So
I take out the new crossbow and I shoot at him. No. Hiya!
Wait, crossbow? What crossbow?
I got a crossbow from one of the royal guards.
Oh yeah, that's how you can make fire.
Oh yes, definitely the crossbow, fire, indeed.
And not the fire swords we have.
I'm pretty good at making fire, so if that becomes a need, but it feels a little blasphemous to burn a tree alive. Just saying.
Well, all things live and all things die.
Well,
Well,
let's
if
not.
it's
Let's
That
get
is,
not.
that
Let's
is
not
not
get too
true.
hasty. Yeah, let's not get too hasty. You
Yeah.
know, we still have Capriccio who can let her
Right.
let him.
It is not true that all things live and die.
Now that's blasphemy.
question.
How is that blasphemous? Sinclair, you're a living example of that, I guess.
Yeah.
One could
You
Oh,
say.
I've
do
died.
And
You do
I
know
would
I'm immortal.
rob
right?
that.
you talk more for a dead person than anyone I've ever seen.
what were you saying, Capriccio?
I was saying to Sinclair, you do know I'm immortal, right?
No, I did not know that. I just know you're a Fae.
I smile.
Do I know if Capriccio is telling the truth?
I mean,
I feel like that. I feel like deep down that's a lie he tells people just to fuck with them.
I mean,
You are free to roll an insight check?
I will definitely. I feel like maybe Zurzar has heard you say this before. Am I? Oh, and this is technically PvP. May I PvP you?
I did just tell you that you can.
Oh, 30.
Still
He's
think I'm
telling
your
the
elder.
truth, as far as you know.
I won't say anything.
Well, I think the tree is down that corridor.
Oh,
Well,
I wanted
stop
to
the
see.
you guys are stuck inside of her private little study area. There is a door that you know is a false door on the other side, so they don't know that it's there, but it leads you directly into the tunnel where the Zemnian royal guards were all filtering in and out of.
Yeah, and we definitely like murdered 3 of them. So
Yeah,
well,
but
you
we
murdered the 3 guys who were on break, okay? You didn't murder the guys that were actively working yet.
We
that's
can.
right. That's right. I threw a sandwich down on his face.
That was fucking
Um,
rude.
How far from the wall inside here to the corridor that had the blighted plant that we saw?
You're gonna walk into it.
Yeah, it's right outside the door.
We still
Well-
need to be quiet though, because they're still patrolling guards.
Well, we're gonna have to go through the blighted plant to get to the heart of the tree, which is where they were taking that prisoner.
So no matter what, we're gonna be fighting people.
So do you all have a solution to the blighted plant?
I think it's Capriccio, if he's willing to do it. The problem being, from what we've read, is that whomever it is that is going to attempt to revive this tree will be giving up part of its life. Now, as one who might be immortal, that might make you mortal. But if you're immortal and you give up a piece of immortality, does that really cost anything?
These are really philosophical questions I didn't think we'd be asking today.
Capriccio. You have to roll me either a nature or history check to be able to answer that question.
Guidance.
You said nature or history?
Your choice. History would be if you've ever heard of anybody doing it before. Nature being you understanding the nature of Fae. +3 from guidance.
Yeah. I have it as like a little thing modifier on my sheet. So I just clicked it.
So as a Fae, your immortality is tied to the court that you are closely associated to. Not all Fae are immortal. It's only ones that are members of the different courts. And calling it immortal, we have to clarify something. You can totally die. 100% you can die. And if you die, you're dead. But if nothing kills you, you will quite literally live until you decide, I want to be a seed now. And then you turn into a seed and then you're dead.
Yeah, he said immortal, not invincible.
Yes. Just wanted to clarify that for anybody else's confusion. However, if, say, a Fae offers a portion of their life, it would shorten their life so that they would only have 1,000 years left to live. And I have no idea how old you are, Capriccio, but for a Fae, 1,000 years really is not that long.
No, it isn't.
It would be like an average person becoming middle-aged.
Yeah.
And also, that would be you forsaking one of the gifts that you are given if you were associated with any of those courts. And some people might get pissy about that.
Mm-hmm. I'm not going to explain that, by the way. I'm not going to talk about any of them.
Okay.
All right, where are we going next?
Well, we gotta wait for these guards to pass, right?
Well, we got to figure out how we're going to get through the blighted plant so we can get to the tree so Capriccio could talk to it. Anyone got any ideas how we're going to get through a blighted plant and the Zimium guards?
Besides blasting this whole place to Kingdom Come, no.
Is murder on the table?
Like, the only thing I can think of is we tunnel our way, but that'll take too long.
We've discussed this. It'll take too long. It'll make too much noise.
Mm.
Also, murder is already on the table. We definitely already murdered people.
No, I'm not so worried about the guards. It's the plant that may corrupt us. The longer you're in connection with the plant, the higher the chance you're going to get corrupted.
Do we know this for a fact?
It's part of the Vecna curse.
I feel like if we don't, let's say sleep in it, we should be fine. We're going
I
in.
don't plan on sleeping for a while.
That was an example, but what I'm meaning is...
Yeah, I'm sure if we run through it, it'll probably be fine.
Yeah, as long as we're not within, the confines of it for an extended period of time, we should be fine. Because think about it like this. Most people might think that this blighted plant might be godly, or maybe it promised them things for exposure to it or something like that. We don't know what this thing is, so the less that we have it, we can even try to cover ourselves as we move through it. I'm sure maybe branch on flesh contact might even cause some sort of problem, but again, maybe not for as long. This is just theories that I'm just spitting out at this point.
Well, does anyone have any kind of magic that is good at eluding plants?
I have a cloak.
I know there are spells for eluding undead, but are there ones for plants?
I was more thinking if you have a cloak, just wrap it around yourself and duck your head.
in a more practical way. I like it.
I mean, it works.
Argon,
Or
how
you can
big-
hold your breath.
How big is your spear, Argon?
One person.
Oh,
Whew. You're asking that question now?
Well, I was
think I know
thinking-
who that one is.
yeah. I was just thinking, that is one way of doing it. I didn't know if it could be bigger or not.
No.
It fit a Marut in it, so I was wondering if it could fit more than one person.
Yeah, no, it cannot.
Okay.
I mean, maybe.
You could fit 2 people in a magic circle. That would probably allow Capriccio and the tree some time. Give them an hour together safely.
Does the magic circle have a visual effect?
It's a ball.
Huh?
Oh, I was thinking of his globe. Sorry. Magic circle? I mean, it is visual
Yes.
if anything
yeah.
interacts with it.
Little hazy thing, but it's not. It's fairly invisible in the event that it isn't messed with. But I don't know what the blighted plants would do. They might try and attack it or whatever they do.
Well, I'm in agreement, though. I wish for Capriccio to give this a shot and to get him as close as we can. Let's say, hypothetically, that's the Black Band touches us, and we might get some form of side effect. Fuck you, first of all.
Well, if we don't have any means of protecting ourselves from the plant itself, then
Perhaps
all we
after
really
he-
can do is try to sneak our way in there where the guards don't see us going in there, and then run.
Well, what I was going to say is, if, let's say, something happens to us when we touch the plant, if Capriccio is able to purify this tree, perhaps the side effects of such previous issues the tree may have had might diminish.
It's possible.
Which means if anything else here has been corrupted by this tree, then maybe they will be freed.
It's
It's
sort of
possible.
how curse magic works. Where,
And this tree's definitely been cursed.
well, yeah, it is a form of corruption, so it is possible that if the source of the corruption is dismissed, that it could theoretically.
But that also means that if there's possibly anyone that... If there's people that are able to be saved, and the corruption's already taken them fully, they probably won't survive. But in my mind, I feel as though that's a relief than being in where they are now.
I would probably say have the Father Stone on the highest setting, because Fordham, you might be the only one that can remove curse if we start getting corrupted by it.
Yeah.
And you being safe would be a boon.
Well, the Father Stone is a fire element. It doesn't actually create safety per se.
I meant more of the fact that maybe the plant will not try to latch onto you because you're literally an inferno.
Oh. I mean, if we need fire, I can make a big old wall of fire. It's no big deal, but doesn't seem like the plan. That doesn't sound like a good plan to me, since we're trying to do some stealth.
We're not going to know specifics until we get up close. The longer we wait, the less time we have to actually ascertain our position in this situation. We should get there as soon as we can.
Well, do you want to watch for shift change and then go then, or go now?
We've been here for an hour. I'm not sure when their shift changes, so that could be a little bit more time.
It would be worth
Didn't
it.
we kill the next shift?
It would be worth it to at least have Zurzar sneak around and see if there's still people traveling across that area, or if the troops have moved to where they needed to get to.
I can do that.
See if the way is clear.
So
Or
I
at least
can
give
do
us
this.
an adequate number of people we got to go through before going into the hallway.
Sure, I can do this.
Alrighty. So, you go over to the doors, which open up towards you. As you grab onto the handles and start pulling them, they noiselessly glide open, and you notice inside the seam there is non-detection glyphs. And you also see that directly in front of you, there is a haze just like sitting as a wall as you look into the open tunnel. Looking there, you do notice the front of your door has some of these blighted roots on them. And you notice that there is a guard maybe 20 feet down the tunnel, down the direction you need to head, leaning against the opposite wall, and they don't seem to see you despite the fact that you're looking directly at them.
Interesting. There is a person down the hallway.
He seems to
Well-
be one of those Crown's guards that were apt.
Sure, why not? I'll sneak over towards him.
Roll me a stealth check. Narrate your roll, please.
28.
You casually start walking down the hallway, moving yourself so that you're not making any sound and getting closer and closer towards the individual. You get up to him very quickly, and he's just leaning against the wall, looking out. He seems to be bored, and now that you've gotten this close to him, roll me a perception check.
Okay. Perception. 12. Not too great.
What'd you get?
12.
12. Yeah, he seems to just be, like, relaxing, not really paying that much of attention to his shift.
How do his eyes look?
On a 12, it's a little too dark down here for you to discern.
Even with my dark vision?
Dark vision allows you to see everything in shades of black, white, and gray. It does not give you the ability to perceive everything with great details. It's only superior dark vision, like drows, that have that ability.
I'm asking, I want to see if his pupils are dilated or something.
Okay.
Maybe something
On a
unnatural.
12, with your perception check, you cannot discern.
That's a shame. Do I want to waste... I got very few sorcery points. Why not? I'll reroll.
All right, go for it.
Better.
Much better.
28, yeah, we'll take that. The individual, their eyes are fixated looking at the wall directly in front of them, and they're not just leaning against the wall, they are affixed to it. And you see that the blighted roots have crawled over their back, their shoulder, and parts of their face. Once you look around the other side, you see one of the roots has moved over and is just beginning to move towards his mouth itself.
So, I imagine I can tell that this dude is just a puppet. They're killer clowns from outer space in him, basically.
You're not quite sure what's happening to him, but there's a reason he doesn't notice you standing right next to him.
Yeah, I'll just for shits, Zirazar will. He kind of understands this guy's probably dead, so he's just gonna he's gonna move a hand like in front of the face real quick, just whoop,
The eyes track the hand.
but nothing else.
He doesn't react.
Poor bastard. I'll just turn, walk towards the door.
Walk back towards your party's door or further down this way?
Back to the party door.
Okay.
I'll push the door open. So, little update. There is a Crown's Guard out here.
You didn't kill him, did you?
Oh no, he's already dead.
What do you
Great.
mean?
Oh, your tree friend is controlling him like a puppet, I think.
I would like to advise anyone that's willing to listen. If we kill something down here, remember, it will come back to life and attack us again. I don't know how quick the change is, but with the amount of negative energy in this area, I don't think it would take very long.
Didn't she already solve that problem by just destroying the head?
Pokey, pokey brain. Pokey, pokey.
True.
Brain. But that does require an additional attack. Keep that in mind.
Yeah, so if we do kill something, you gotta double tap it.
It's possible he might not even be
Or
dead.
single tap really hard.
What were you
That
saying,
is also
Zubazar?
true. I was gonna say it's possible he might not actually be dead. It's quite possible that the plant is simply making him bend to its will.
Could be using him as a food source too.
Should
Still
we
be useful
free
to
him?
When I was looking at his eyes, eyes can sometimes show emotion. Did he look scared?
With your actually insight check on that one. You notice every detail important. 14. He looked like he was in an incredible amount of pain and torture.
So he was alive.
Or the last glimpse of his face was that. One or the other. You didn't touch the body to try to see if there was a pulse. You didn't roll a medicine check analyzing for any breathing or anything like that. You just see him standing there, almost catatonic.
He did look like he was in pain. Not quite sure if he's alive or not, actually. If he is, then he's probably, like you said, the tree's probably feeding off him.
Either way, I would suggest if we do go past him, someone put one into his skull.
Yep.
Mercy is a blessing that we
mercy is a blessing. However, do we know if someone like that is being controlled very closely by the roots? What if it alerts something?
Well, if you assume that it might be eating him, then I don't think it's controlled. I think it's just he's food. Right? I mean, Capriccio,
We can check if he's alive.
you tell me, do plants control people?
Capriccio, you being the expert here, nature check.
Oogie. Guidance.
Sounds like we're just witnessing something eating him.
21.
That's not bad. Yeah, there's a lot of plants. Not on this realm. There's only a handful of them on this realm that like are carnivorous in nature or predatory in nature. But where you come from, and given the fact that the Tree of Life is from the Fae, yeah, there's a lot of plants that would do stuff like this. Some dryads would do stuff like this. Not your court necessarily, but you definitely know other ones.
Plants that control people? I mean, in this realm? Not really. In the Feywild? Yeah, it's a thing.
I guess I'm more worried if this thing only eats things that are maybe alive. I'm sure it'll realize if it gets killed. Specifically, not by it.
We can still check if it's alive. Or if he's alive, I should say.
I mean, you can if you want. I waved a hand in front of his face and I didn't get any reaction.
I don't think it matters if he's alive. Did you feel any breath?
My hand was moving too fast. I didn't really feel anything.
I personally don't think it matters if he's alive or dead because he is the enemy. We are technically at war.
You're at
and
war.
By giving him the mercy of a quick and painless death versus being consumed by a plant, I think anyone would take that mercy. Unless they're really into masochism.
I agree, but this is your war. This is not mine. With this individual, if we need to, then we can put him out of his misery, of course. But if it seems like it may cause problems down the road, perhaps it's much more advantageous for us to just move along.
Well,
Again,
where he's at is where we want to move to. So I think it behooves us to make an ethical decision.
I will leave it up to you all.
Enough said. Fordham takes a walk, pulls a spike out of his pouch, and takes a walk down the hall with his forging hammer in his hand.
Roscoe's
I
right
follow-
there with you.
Yeah, I follow behind Fordham.
Yeah,
Alright,
well, you guys. Okay, sorry.
Coming.
So marching order, Fordrum, Brosca, Sinclair. Anybody else going?
I was just gonna say, while you guys do that, if you want, I can scout a little bit ahead. I figured I'd let you know about this, poor sod first.
Sure.
All
All
right.
right.
So,
Nail in hand, Fordham's like, thanks.
Brosca, I'm aware that you're able to communicate with plants, but you're not able to understand them, correct?
That's right.
Capriccio, do you have any capabilities of understanding plants? Currently.
I have speak with plants.
So not currently.
No, not naturally. No.
I didn't know if your house rule also applied to plants with speak with beast, giving us beast speech.
Only on beast speech. The other one is a little too niche.
Okay.
So, Fortrim, you walk over to the individual. You look up at his eyes and you can see the shock and pain there is, but no other signs of movement.
I'll say a quick prayer, and then as I'll close his eyes first, and then put my hand up quickly and just tap right into his forehead like they were doing with the others.
Okay. As you tap your hammer against the forehead,
Well,
the spike into the forehead with your hammer,
Hmm.
there's a loud crunching noise that you all hear, and you watch as the head caves in and spores begin shooting out from the wound. I need Fordrum, Brosca, and Sinclair to give me wisdom saving throws.
Uh-oh.
I wouldn't have known.
Oh no.
You said wisdom save?
Yes, I did.
I'm going to roll with advantage.
Sinclair, you were perfectly fine. Fordrum,
Mm.
Brosca,
Mm.
you two failed.
Yeah.
As the spores filter out from the head and fill out like a cloud in this area, you notice that they swirl and whirl and immediately get breathed in by the two of you. Sinclair, you're far enough back that you end up stopping yourself from breathing and backing up just a little bit further. As the spores settle into the two of them, Brosca and Fordrum, you both feel a kinship to this tunnel and these plants. You feel connected to them. They are a part of you, an extension of you, and you wish to help them. And you know what would help them. Both of you know immediately. All that they desire is for you to either be food for them or for you to kill the people that are experimenting on their tree.
Ooh, I picked that one.
So, Sinclair, you watch as the two of them very slowly rotate to the opposite end of the tunnel and just begin marching down there and drawing their weapons out.
Towards where Zurzar went?
Yes. Now, Zurazar,
Uh.
what you've been doing this entire time. Denim, sneaking up ahead. As you are venturing further down this tunnel, you notice that there's a handful more individuals attached to the walls like that other one, but these ones appear to be stuck to the walls, thrown into them. One of them, in fact, looks like he was impaled there with a sword that's still skewered into his chest. One of them as you are passing by, you see their hand is reaching down the tunnel the direction you are heading, and when it sees you, it rotates towards you, looks you up and down, and then rotates and looks down that tunnel again, as if it's reaching towards something in that direction.
Oh, it can see me?
It looked directly at you.
Oh shit, 35 don't mean shit now.
Yeah.
Tremor sense.
Yeah, that's the unfortunate thing. What kind of stop?
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's
Shit.
still reaching down that tunnel.
I look back down the tunnel.
You see that there's a faint glow of light coming from some drop-off up ahead from where you stand. And also you hear the tumbling of a few loose rocks and stones from behind you. And when you look backwards, you see Forgem and Braska just walking in your direction, carrying their weapons.
Joey,
Yes.
before I followed Fordrum and Braska down the tunnel, I would leave 2 coins to the ferryman on the dead man's head.
Alrighty.
I thought you all were waiting for me to scout ahead.
Zurzar, they got spored.
Oh,
They're going to the tree, it looks like. I don't think they're in their right mind.
yeah, they're not going to attack. I think they're actually. Do they look? I'm not. I feel like they might be wanting to attack me if they inhaled some
Fuck.
nasty shit.
Forger,
Do we even-
you were supposed to have advantage on that saving throw. I forgot you're a dwarf.
Okay. Well, there we go again.
Yeah, still failure.
Oh. You two aren't going to try to stab me, are you?
The only thing the two of you are processing right now is there's people you have to murder.
Can I just hold up a hammer when he says the word stab?
Sure.
Ah, bludgeon. Never mind. You know,
If they're under the effects of the plant, they may want to protect the plant. So as long as you don't do anything towards the plant, maybe you'll be safe, Zurzar. They haven't attacked me, and I'm just following them. So
yes, but they're getting very close to me, so
step
actually-
aside, let them through.
I'm gonna disengage and move past them.
Yep. Forgem, a second thought moves into your mind.
Mm-hmm.
Give me another wisdom save as it's trying to change your action.
With advantage again or no?
With advantage again, yeah, you're immune to poison. Well, you have resistance against poison. 15 is
Getting better.
just barely a failure.
Oh, so the DC 16.
So, as you are walking forward, a different thought moves into your mind. Free that one. That one can help. And you see the one reaching towards the tunnel, and you pivot, move over, pull the blade out from their chest where this big, pussy, oozing wound begins just splaying outwards, and the individual peels off of the wall slowly. Now that you've taken that action, give me another wisdom saving throw. Because now
Yes, sir.
they're going to tell you, go down that tunnel.
Here's looks and says, "Ew."
Fordrum, you end up coughing very, very loudly, and you spew out this thick amount of spores as you realize this thing's been controlling you.
Okay. I take a swig of whiskey real quick to kill everything in my stomach.
Dwarven whiskey would, in fact, kill everything in your stomach.
Yeah.
Hey, look,
You-
Fordrum's back to his senses. He's drinking.
Oh wait, did I have some of that?
And I just hold it out. It's a gourd, so it's like the size of my backpack,
Oh,
basically.
nice. I'll take a swig.
Yeah.
Move.
Fordrum,
Oh,
the plant has you and Braska.
no,
Are you
I'm
okay?
fine now.
Oh, it still has Braska, and Braska's going down the tunnel.
The only thing you
Kill
hear is
John Lennon. Kill John Lennon.
Wants us to protect the plant.
Well, that's fine and dandy as long as we're not attacking the plant, but
How did you even get controlled?
they
Breathe
broke
it.
the head.
You broke the head.
Well, yeah. When I tried to spike it, the head just crushed and spores spewed out.
So these are some just fucked up shells.
You watch as the individual Fortrum had freed from the wall loosely falls down some tunnel passage, crashes to the ground, and you immediately hear the firing of bolts and fire towards that individual. Braska, you feel a sharp pain in your chest as you feel that individual die.
Ow.
And you all see Braska's moving towards that tunnel right now, too.
We should probably...
We need to stop Braska. Anyone got anything to stop control effects like that?
I mean, this is gonna sound kind of crass, but does damage usually help?
None of
Like
you
hit
are
him so hard
enchantment
that-
specialists, unfortunately.
Braska, I have your sandwich.
It didn't help the last
I
guy.
feel like that would help.
If Braska was in the pilot seat, yes. But this is not Braska. This is the plants. All that you want. You are one of them.
So I'm gonna cast and touch Braska with that, which I can, in theory, I can neutralize it if it is a poison.
You touch his back, and Braska, you feel the poison pulse through your body, and you immediately snort it out your nose, shooting it onto the ground.
I dodge.
Braska, I have your sandwich.
Gimme!
I wave it at Sinclair, like, careful.
But Braska,
At
you
least-
realize the same thing just happened to you.
You okay, big man?
Huh. I'm gonna eat the sandwich.
Yeah, get the sandwich. It'll feel better. Take a drink of that. Zurazar, you mind handing that to Braska?
Oh, sure. He'll take another swig and then pass it off.
Gordon, that
Now
blade
we're
you have,
talking.
what is it? It came out of that dead guy's chest that you
Yeah.
just pulled it from.
Joey, is it a long sword? Double two? Like, I would initially
It
just
is-
answer sarcastically with exactly what type of blade it is.
It is a long sword. Zemnian craft and make, fairly decently crafted as well. The weight on the handle and pommel is just a little bit on the heavy side.
Yep.
But, definitely functional blade for any soldier.
Yeah, that's exactly. He's like, long sword, weight's a little off the hand. Good for slashing, better than poking, but it's fine. Soldier blade, not badly made. Zemnian, so it's accurate in size and shape, but its weight's funny. Pommel bigger would probably solve the positioning of the balance, but
All
We don't
right,
really
you're
have
at
time
least
to-
of your right mind.
yeah.
That's good. I was worried.
Do you or anyone need this sword?
I've got like
don't-
5 other weapons I'm not using right
Okay.
now.
I
I'm
don't
gonna
personally
just-
need it. It's just an extra weapon we have. I didn't know if it was something special.
No,
I just saw a bunch of ooze come out of that creature's chest when you pulled it out.
that's from the plant, I think. Right, Joey?
Ah.
There's nothing about this that makes me think it's magic or anything like that, right?
Oh, no, it's definitely way too mundane to be magical.
So I stick the tip on the ground and step in the center of it to bend it into a little L shape and then just leave it against the wall.
So,
We should get the others.
speaking of the others, the other three of you, what have y'all been doing this whole time?
Am I done with the circle?
Oh, yeah, you've copied it down. No problem.
Oh, then I would probably be ritually casting comprehend languages and looking at the book
Okay.
until somebody tells me it's time to move on. I'm completely out of whatever they're doing.
Let's see what you can
Right.
get very quickly from reading. Roll me an investigation. This is an object.
Is it?
It is. It's a book.
Oh,
A
right.
book is a thing.
Guidance.
Add that D4.
D4. 19.
19. This book seems to be notes on resurrection from a lingering plane. Apparently, Delilah had done a tremendous amount of research trying to find out how to resurrect somebody when they were on something considered a lingering plane. And Argon, for the first time, you learn what a lingering plane is. It is a plane that is either where nothing happens or one that has zero association to divinity whatsoever, where souls would go to after they die. Ohio, yes. So, during that time, you come to that realization. Theo, Capriccio, what are the two of you been doing?
I've mostly been hanging around here, thinking about this whole situation with the tree, and I'm really just waiting for them to come back, because I thought they were gonna come back. I didn't expect all that to happen. So I'm just waiting for them.
Theo?
Yeah, I was thinking something similar with that, just like, because after they left, I was like, okay, they're coming back to let us know when it's time to go, right? And then, like, after reading the books, reading the scrolls of like what the agent had gathered, I guess I would just look over Argon with whatever he was doing, give him the guidance, and then like get ready to tap him to let him know it's time to go. But we never got the go ahead that it was time to go.
So, a few minutes go by. This is definitely taking them longer than it should. Argon is lost reading in his book as well. The more time you give him to read, I think he will just probably read. And then eventually everybody comes back.
Could I have tried something on the way?
Sure, what?
There's like roots on the ground and everything, right?
Oh yeah, all around the tunnel.
Do they seem to be moving?
Not actively.
I'm gonna try. Zerus, I was gonna say, on the way, I have a thought. I want to make sure this whole tunnel isn't just alive. I can just light my rapier and see if the roots react to it. Thoughts?
Did you guys explain your interactions of what happened out there?
Are we back? I missed
This
that.
this is
They're
me
not
asking.
back yet, I think.
Yeah,
Oh,
this
on
is
the
me
way.
asking.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is just me asking on the way, real quick.
Well, just know this: the spores at least made us feel like we needed to care about the plant. So I don't know if that means that it has a brain, or if it means that that's just how it makes you feel when you breathe it in. I'm not real plant knowledgeable. So if it's not moving, I feel like maybe fire might wake it up and piss it off.
That's a fair point.
There's also somebody that can cast magic or something, because that guy you freed from the wall went down the rest of the hallway and got blasted full of holes.
Yeah, well, we know that there's an army down there, I believe.
So
So
we know
is-
there's someone down there.
So is it like a tunnel and we think it comes out into something, and as soon as it comes out, they just open fire on him?
Yeah.
I could solve that.
Mm-hmm.
I should have just picked my head over the edge at that point.
I think we should do a dwarven shield ball. I'll wrap Fordrum in a ball, and Broska can just push him from behind, and then they just run through
Dwarf
while
ball.
while Fordrum's ball takes all of the attacks, and that gets Broska and Fordrum right up in front.
I
At that
love
point-
this idea.
At that point, they're not going to be shooting at the rest of us.
Or Drum is just an oversized hamster.
Yeah, basically, we wrap Fordrum in a hamster ball, which will shield Broska,
Dodge
and
dwarf?
Broska could just push him right into everything and just charge right behind him.
Is this just dodge dwarf?
Or
Yeah.
I could push him and then Broska could charge in freely.
Well, yeah, but I think if Broska pushes Fordrum into the wall or like into them, it'll like bowl through him with his strength. And then you could just follow behind the Broska wall. See, and then you got 3 people deep in. And by that chaos, Zurazar will probably be 3/4 of the way through the room anyways, undetected.
You know, another option too, just so you know, if I'm in a corner or wherever, remember, just fireball me. I'm fine.
Well, yeah, see, so we can work on all that.
Yeah.
I just love how, of all people, this idea came from the wizard. I just love that.
Yeah, this should have been my idea.
Also, hello everyone. We returned.
Oh, this is how we got rid
Oh
of.
yeah.
This is how we dealt with Delilah's husband.
So, small updates. These two, he'll point to Fortrum and Braska, got slightly possessed by the tree. They're fine now, probably.
Were we fine
because you
before?
I
No.
breathe spores in, so we might want
That
to
makes
take
sense.
our our face wraps that we had back in wherever that desert place was called.
Marquette.
Yeah, maybe wrap your face like you would in Marquette so you don't breathe this crap in.
Are you
This-
talking about a turban?
No, mine. I just had this, and I pull out what's literally like a bandana.
Ah, those.
It's like a long bandana because it goes like it's nicer.
So avoid breeding the spores. Is that what we're saying?
Yes.
I think so.
Okay.
But so far,
Don't fuck with
Also,
any
if
of the
you find
bodies.
dead guys,
We're on the same track. That's good.
don't poke the heads.
Or any of their bodies.
Or if you do, poke it from afar. It's got about a 10 to 15 foot reach. It barely got to me, and I was able to shrug it off.
Hmm.
All right. Well, we'll pop the heads from a distance then.
Let's not pop their heads. I think they're just shells filled with spores, which means that just gives them more opportunities for us to get possessed by the tree.
Well, that's why we said from afar.
Well, I mean, I would agree with Zuzar here. Just don't pop them at all.
There's no point in popping them if they're just going to cause problems, especially because at this point we now know they look like bodies, but more than likely they're not.
I wonder if the army on the other side is controlled by the plant or themselves.
I don't think they are, based upon the fact that they burned down the guy that you said
Yeah.
your plant buddy. So
Yeah, good point.
Did the plant tell you to do anything, Fordrum?
Yeah, it told me to go kill those people who were messing with it, experimenting on it.
Okay, so they probably know the effects of the spores, which means they have safeguards in place for that, which means they're not working for the plant, they're working against the plant. So they're our enemies.
All right, fair enough.
Even though the plant is technically an enemy until we free it from its corruption.
Argon, Theo, how you guys feeling?
I'm all for Operation Dwarven Cannonball. So
Dwarven Bowling Alley, got it.
yeah.
Yeah,
We're attacking the Empire. Sign me up.
right on, Theo. Zorazar, Capriccio, how you
Yes.
guys feeling about this?
Sure.
Yeah, there's only one way in, so I don't see any reason why we shouldn't.
I think the goal is to hopefully try and unharm the tree. If the tree is tangible, seeable, I don't even know what it's going to look like. I didn't see a tree. Right?
No, you did not.
From where we were at in the hallway, do I have any idea where we were at on the map?
Survival check.
Disadvantage. $13.
No, you do not.
Okay. I don't know how far we were down the tunnel, but eventually it will open up to the tree, which is where I'm guessing that they're holding up at, but I'm not sure. I'm not really
Probably.
good at reading maps.
Here, let me see.
I hand you the map.
Turn it around.
Based off of the map, the tree was probably 40 to 60 feet away from that hole where the dead guy fell in and then died.
Right.
And you also notice the location of where the rift possibly is about 120 feet above where the tree is, now that you look at it.
Right. So, all right. There's a possibility that the rift is above this tree.
Oh, good. 2 birds, 1 stone.
Maybe, but that assumes that the thing coming through the rift is a bad thing. I think of a tree of life as a source of living essence and power, and maybe this is a last ditch effort for the tree to call something to its aid, but I don't know things.
All historical references we've found around these rifts do not point to anything good coming out of them.
Oh,
We have thousands of years of history of these things, and none of it was ever good.
all right. Well, excuse my optimism. I just like painting a colorful picture, I think.
Well, it's still possible. It's plausible that it's a neutral plane, but
It
like,
doesn't have to be good. It just needs to help it.
Right.
yeah. If it's from the Fey Wild, you know, it doesn't mean it's good or bad. It's neutral. And for the plant, it would be good for the plant.
That's some growth, Sinclair. I'm proud of you.
Well, I would
It'd be
say
a quick way for me to get in there and kill a bunch of Fey.
You
I
were
would-
doing so well.
I would say regardless, we should probably be trying to close it anyway instead of letting the Empire try to weaponize it.
True.
Say, do we know for a fact that the things coming out of the portal can fly, or is it all just like dropping straight into the plants?
I think it depends upon what it
the
was.
plane. If it's air, then they would fly, but any other element, I don't think they would fly.
Because if it's Earth, that's basically just a fertilizer machine.
This is true.
A rock. Well, that's a decision for later.
Yeah,
Capriccio,
once
keep your head on a swivel, and if you can see above us, it might help us to let us know what is happening if you see something. I'll be tumbling around in a ball. There'll be some blood. There'll be some firing, hopefully some fire. So I think designating someone to just make sure to take a second and look up is a good idea.
Yeah, if someone can determine what it is, like what plane it is, that would be useful.
Okay, I can keep an eye from above.
If you see something, let Theo know. Maybe Theo, I'm sorry to take you out of the bloodletting, but you might be able to figure out where it goes. Does that make sense?
We'll do our best. We'll do our best.
Cool.
All right, I think we've got our marching order. It's Forgerman a ball, Braska behind the ball, me behind the Braska, ready to throw up shadows. And then Zurzar's going to sneak in through the chaos.
I like it.
Hiding in plain sight. My favorite.
Fordrum ball,
Yeah.
Braska, pushing ball,
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Sinclair behind the Braska,
Yep, and as soon as I cleared the doorway, I'm doing Shadow Memorial because I don't want to get blasted to hell and back.
and then we have Argin, Capriccio, and Zurazar in the back.
Theo.
And Thea. I think Zurzar's behind me, and then all the casters are behind him.
Well, I'm not gonna be behind. I'm gonna be above, but I will be behind them.
Well, you have to go through the hole in order to get there.
Yeah.
I'm just more concerned about engagement order into.
Gotcha,
the area.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alrighty.
I will take the back.
Yeah, I'll take the back.
All right.
Can I just go and just roll a stealth check just to get it ready?
Oh yeah, I would recommend all of you do. As you get closer to the tunnel, you start hearing Zemnian being thrown around.
Sweet stuff.
I wasted a natural 20 before. Curses.
I know, so horrible, right? You tried stealthing from your own party.
You want stealth from all of us?
I mean, unless you guys don't care about doing this sneakily and just trying it.
Well, how sneaky can you be with a giant dwarven ball?
I don't
going-
think sneak is my part.
Well, it's the
Sneaking
difference of do you want a surprise round opportunity or
Yeah.
not? That's
We'll do
We
it.
have a
We'll,
spell
Oh,
helping
fine.
us.
we'll do the attempt. We'll see if we get the surprise round. But
25, 9, 11,
We're not gonna get
16,
shit.
7,
no, we're
4,
not.
19 divided by 7. Group average of 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep.
Yeah, we don't have the +10 boosting us all.
So as
Um,
yes,
no, go ahead. Say.
as you all are venturing down the tunnel, everybody moving into position, you all think you're sneakily whispering to one another. Braska, way too giddy about throwing Fordrum.
First
Down
of all,
the
he's
tunnel.
rolling Fordrum. I'm in a big protective ball.
I mean, we did talk to Dwayne and we saw how that went, but okay.
Trust me, if this were a dwarf tossing, I'd be absolutely ecstatic.
We can do that next week when we survive this.
And with those motivational, exciting words, you hear Scheiße. Du sant. Hiat. They seem to be aware of all of you and your planning. And we are going to go on break, and when we get back, you guys get to roll Fordrum down a hole.
No, this should be fun.
Hello, and welcome back, everybody out there in YouTube and D&D land. Before we jump back to the action, don't forget, like, comment, subscribe. All of those things help us out tremendously. If you're interested in joining our community, we do have open slots available inside of our Friday evening and Saturday early campaigns. We also have a new slot for a new campaign if anybody is interested in that. Be sure to reach out and let me know. Where last we left off, the party was venturing forth down deeper towards this tree of life that was hidden underneath the Verdant Glade. Verdant Glade? Verst Glade. That makes more sense. As you all discovered that the roots had grown into the bodies of some people down here, and spores spread through them, either turning them into food and nutrient for the Tree of Life, or turning them into mind-controlled, almost zombified individuals. So, a couple of you fell, well, into the entrapment of their spores. Luckily, though, Fortune was able to break out of it, and in doing so, also broke Braska out of his. You went back to the party, discussed everything that happened, and argued throughout the idea of Dwarven bowling, where you're probably just going to throw Fordrum in a ball, toss him down the tunnel, and let's just fucking see what happens. Braska really likes the plan. I think everybody else is pretty fond of it as well. So that's what we're trying. You all ventured over here, tried sneaking up to the opening hole to no avail, and all of you hear the sounds of aware Zemnians down inside of this tunnel waiting for you all. So everybody, allow me to drag you onto the battle map. And if you all could be so kind and roll me initiative.
Aren't you roll with disadvantage there?
Yeah, Sinclair, you have disadvantage to roll again.
Yeah, that's why I'm at 8.15.
Oh, you
I
changed.
rolled twice.
Oh, okay. My bad. It got buried in everybody else's.
Yeah.
Yeah, I moved the second one off.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're missing somebody. 3 enemies, 7 of y'all. Who are we missing? Oh, wait. Oh, no. They don't have that.
Braska, Sinclair, Fordrum,
I see all of us here.
Zuzar, Argan, Risha. That's all of us.
Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, 10. My bad. My bad. So, players, as you get over to the hole, getting ready to enact your plan, you hear them become aware of all of you, and you just look over at each other and shake your heads, and Argan, you're going first! Poetic, even.
You muted.
I wrap Fordrum in a bubble.
First off, Fordrum, are you willing?
Of course.
All right, you extend your hands above your head and your arms out wide as you are holding on to the 4 corners of your bubble, and blink, you are now in a bubble.
And then that
Please
is...
roll it in chat so we can see.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's the wrong spell. Sorry. I cast gaseous form.
He's
for some
bubble, not a
reason.
bubble boy.
There we go.
Mmm. Roll the spear at up to half the creature's speed, rounded up because you're a dwarf. Similarly, the globe can be picked up and moved by other creatures. Let me just be sure of something. Nothing, not physical objects, energy, or other spell effects can pass through the barrier, in or out, though a creature in the sphere can breathe there. Good to distinguish. Anything else, Argan? You throw him
No,
in a
that's
bubble?
it.
All right.
Just gonna toss him in the bubble and wait to take it down once he hits the lines.
Keep in mind, none of y'all are down here yet.
Yeah.
Theo?
All right. Well, I don't know. Something about this just feels right. I'm gonna I'm gonna gravity sinkhole right here and catch these three. And because I'm using meta magic, what's it called? My Shadowfell shard's gonna go off, and I can tell that this individual looks like.
Well, you're not down there yet. So, are you gonna say like your action? You go down there. You're not here yet. You're all outside of the hole that leads into the ground where you all got noticed.
We're in a tunnel that's a little larger than this map, is what he's saying.
Oh, so I don't see.
You don't see anybody yet. You hear everybody down there. You're not exactly positive where anybody is, but in order to do your things, you have to go down there. Are you going down there?
Oh, actually, no. Then I guess I would just hold my action to Eldritch Blast whatever comes through.
All right. Now you're overlooking a small tunnel that's only about 10 feet by 10 feet. It's a hole that has a straight drop that goes down about 15 feet into the ground.
Okay then. Instead, I will cast. I'll twin cast haste on Braska and Fordrum.
Oh God.
Can't target Fordrum.
Yeah, you can't.
He's a bubble boy.
Okay, then Braska and Sinclair.
Alrighty.
And that's my action. Bonus action, I will use. Actually, you know what? No, that's it. That's my turn.
Okay.
Yeah, I got you, Sinclair.
Oh, my AC goes up by 2. And now at a 17 because of Theo.
Capriccio.
Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, I think I'm gonna follow Theo's example, and I'm going to ready a produce flame in case something shows up or something.
Okay. So you're holding your action. Produce flame.
Yeah.
Braska, Fortune Ball is in front of you. Hole is in front of him.
And I'm speedy as hell.
Yep.
I push.
Alrighty. Fordrum, you fall down the 15-foot drop, easily crashing in and rolling about 5 feet forward up ahead. As that happens, Braska, were you just pushing and shoving him down, or were you moving with him?
I'm moving with him.
Alrighty, you fall 15 feet. 3d6.
Okay.
And you suffer 11 points of twisted ankle.
All right.
Now, Fordrum, as you land down here, you
Yep.
watch as 1, 2, 3, 4 bolts. Oh, wait, no, they held their action. How many attacks do they have? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 bolts from crossbows all go pelting and flying over towards you. Bing, 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 right into your ball, Fordrum, as they held their action. However, the other 4, as they notice the ball comes down, they see the other big oof fall and rotate towards him and unleash their arrows on him instead. So 8 attacks coming at you. Hopefully this rolls advantage. Does this roll advantage? I hope this rolls advantage. Always roll advantage. Good. So we're considering this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I believe 24 and 26 hit you. Does 21 with haste?
You have a plus. Yeah.
Against
21
me,
will.
yeah, 21 hits.
So 3 of them hit you
All right.
for a total of 24 piercing damage and 9 fire damage. And you did not
All right,
rage yet,
so-
so that's full.
Oh no, I thought I did.
I didn't see rage.
I intended to.
All right, I'll allow it, but
Roscoe would have raged before he did all this.
I mean, he's half and half for when he rages, honestly.
No, it's half or half if you're reckless.
That's true. All right, yeah. So half of all of that piercing damage, full on the fire.
So it was 24 and 9. You said.
24 and 9, so 24 down to 12 plus the 9 fire.
All right.
Oh no, are
Any
you?
totem.
Yeah, you're
Spare
fine.
totem, right?
Yeah, you're. I don't want to die. Good point. So that's 5 fire.
All right. So. All right, and there's my health.
All right, so that's going to count as 20 feet of your movement, falling. Actually, no, you only fell 10 feet of your movement for pushing him. Now you're down here.
Cool. And now I'm gonna try to push him into the nearest guy.
You
Just try to
show
like
me where.
steamroll through shit. I guess this way.
Push him. Or which
All right.
which way? I didn't see.
Up.
Okay, so is this going to be your action? Oppose athletics to ram somebody over with Fordrum?
I'd like to try to just run him over.
If you'll use your action for it, I'll allow it.
All right.
Alrighty. I'm gonna give him an athletics check against your athletics.
Oh,
Holy
Oh.
shit! You go pushing Fordrum over, but the ball ends up rotating over what appears to be roots that have grown into the shape of skeletons on the ground, and the Zemnian individual dives out of the way, dodging from being interacted with by Fordrum. So Fordrum goes rolling over here. And that was your action?
Yep.
Hasted action.
Hasted action. I'm gonna hit the same guy with
All
my
right.
axe.
Fordrum is inside of a ball. He is not threatening. 22 hits.
All right. I guess that's all I got for now.
You regain 1 health.
Rage damage, sir.
Oh, right. I forgot to turn that on.
Actually,
So
you
just
do
add an
not
extra
regain
3.
any health while you were down here.
Oh.
Oh.
that makes sense.
All done?
Yep.
Fordrum.
Yeah. So after I get past that guy, I try my best to like get my footing if I can.
You
And
can.
I'm going to stop the ball if I can and run it back the other way. I'm going to go I'm going to try and go through this guy and then continue knocking him down hopefully or something.
Post
and then-
athletics.
And then I'm going to run straight down. Well, let me measure my movement. Let's see.
Because you
so
only have
let's see.
15 feet in total. Oh, no, you're hasted. So you have 25 feet in total.
I am not hasted. I can't.
Yeah, remember he couldn't
I
haste him.
apologize. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you have 15 feet of
So-
total movement.
Truthfully, I only get to where I am there. 5, 10. I can go 5 more. So yeah, I'm gonna try and run that one dude over, the one that Brusca just hit, who is not paying attention.
Athletics, sir.
Oh,
He rolled an 11.
So what I really want to know is if Fordrum can activate his boots of flight, fly himself up in the air, and then cannonball himself down on somebody.
There's one way to find out.
Coming.
It's coming.
So
You know,
Fortune,
stuff like that's why you're the wizard.
as you are pushed into one direction, you stop right in front of this mage who's holding out a staff in front of them, and they're readying themselves to defend against you. But then you rotate around and just start running as fast as your legs can take you into the other guy who just dodged you. He was not expecting for the ball to boomerang backwards, and you ram into him, knocking him prone onto the ground as you run past him.
Perfect.
But that is your base movement.
Then I am finished. I say a little prayer. That was
Say a
awesome.
little
Thank you,
prayer
all
for
Father.
you.
Yep. Oh, that song's a fucking throwback. Hell yeah.
Best
Oh.
friend's wedding.
Ooh. Okay. This is what this guy is going to do. Braska. You're the only person they can see. No. Okay. Yeah, Braska, they're going to cast slow on you.
But I'm pasted.
Yeah,
What
we'll see
make-
what happens. Wisdom save.
15?
That beats their DC of 14. Oh, wait. Their DC is supposed to be 15. Still a success, but let me change that on their
Yeah.
sheet, please. These are higher caliber mages than the base. Oh, I used the wrong sheet. That's why. Okay. No way. I got this. So 15, just barely a success. As they throw some type of binding ward-like energy on top of you, you end up not being able to be affected by it as you're just moving way too quickly with all of your zoomies and such. This individual... Yes.
Just curious, my ball is 10 feet around, so doesn't Braska have at least partial protection from...
Projectiles.
Yeah, that's fine.
Well, your ball is not 10 feet around. It can fit up to a large creature, but it fits only around the target. So it is not a 10-foot bubble. It is a Fordrum-sized bubble.
Oh, shit.
But that
Now
can
I know.
still give somebody partial cover if they're not Braska-sized.
Right. I'm about to enlarge myself next turn.
All right. The next individual down here, Braska, they're going to try to do it again. Slow.
Get
The
a new
DC
trick.
is supposed
Damn
to be
it.
15.
That,
Get a
that's
new
bit more accurate.
So, the way that slow plus haste works is whichever effect hits you, you take all of the full effects of. So, haste gives you an additional attack as a hasted action. This spell dictates that you are not allowed to use any more than one attack when you take the attack action. So, since you have 2 actions, you're allowed to do 2 attacks, one for each of the actions, but you do not have any bonus actions if you do one of those 2, and you have no reactions. Okay? And your AC is back down to neutral.
Yeah.
And your dex saves are back down to neutral. Got it?
All right.
All right, let me...
And then at the end of your turn, you get to make another save.
Alrighty. This mage over here is going to look at the tree, look over at you. Actually, they're going to cast a different spell. Braska, because you are under the effects of slow, you can only say 2 words when it is not your turn. The Zemnians... This Zemnian back over here, you hear their voice echoing out. I'll type to you what you hear them say, Braska. Wait, somebody else casted Comprehend Languages, right?
I would have had it earlier. I had it on earlier.
It lasts for an hour.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll whisper it to you as well.
Okay.
Actually, there's no point because you still have your 4 words. They say, that is 5 of them up there.
Oh, shit.
Wait.
No.
All right, that counts as one of your words.
I was fully prepared for it to be 2.
10, 20.
They know we're here. Here's my 4.
Keep in mind, to get onto the map, you have to step one more square upwards, just as a heads up to everybody.
Yep. That's a
Alright.
15-foot drop.
Yes, sir.
10 foot, right?
15-foot drop. Ooh, actually, they just need to be aware of you. They don't have to see you. Slow on the party. Capriccio, Sinclair, Zurazar, Argan, and Theo, and your ghoul all have to give me wisdom saving throws.
I'm gonna use my game advantage. Whew, thank God.
I will as well.
Argan, were you game advantaging?
No, I have advantage against all spells from the Grimoire.
Ooh. Yeah, everyone other than you are
Nasty.
abilities. 1, 2, 3,
Nasty.
4, 5. That's all of you. Good call on the advantages. Jeez. All right, so as you feel the magic swing up there and move into all of your minds, you all manage to stave it against it. Sinclair, you have to roll for your Spectre.
One second. I'm checking to see if he's immune. Is this a charm effect?
Slow is not a charm effect. This is transmutation magic.
It's not considered restraint of magic, so. All right. They'll save.
Woo! Alrighty.
Failed.
He is now half movement speed, -2 to AC, and only gets 1 attack when he gets to take the attack action. It's a slow-moving ghost.
All right. So
Hey.
he could fly 25 feet.
Yeah. Alrighty, that's the end of the Law Mage's turns. Oh, this one's actually gonna back up a little further. This one is going to 10. Back up a little further. Zurazar!
Let's see if my plan will still work. Won't get everyone, but it will get them. Is there any way I can? That's a shame. I can still get the one. Zerozar just says, it's quite rude. My turn. He'll just peek around and he'll throw a fireball.
Well, you have to get down there to see anybody, like I said.
Oh, okay.
15-foot drop.
That's fine. Oh, whoop.
All right, you jump down 15 feet.
And as I'm rolling, I will.
You will suffer 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
As he drops down the hole, I'm gonna burn my reaction to cast Featherfall on.
It can only affect people that are actively falling. It can't be on people that are on solid ground. The moment you touch solid ground, Featherfall falls off of them.
Well,
Does
would
it?
he have been?
Read
Oh
it.
yeah, you're right. It is falling. You're right. All right, then never mind, because I need that for mine.
So wait, where's the 3d6 coming from?
15 feet of falling. It's 1d6 per 5 feet that you fall to the ground.
That was 10.
No, it's 1d6 per 5 feet. For anything greater than 10.
Got you. Makes sense. No way I can nullify that, my acrobatics?
If you would like to use your action, or if you had a way that bonus action could utilize that for you.
No, unfortunately not. Oh well,
Alright.
that's fine. I'm not gonna sweat 11 points of damage.
I hope not.
Yeah, I'll throw an acid ball right here.
Ooh, acid ball. Roll it in chat.
Yeah, cast it right there. I mean, it's technically a fireball, but I'm gonna burn a sorcerer point to make it acid.
And I
Also,
still haven't seen you cast magic.
it's true. Just still up there.
This is your fireball.
So
Oh,
I
no, it
was
isn't.
told-
No, it is not.
I was told that
This is
my next spell. Oh. Then move it right here. I can get everyone.
including some of the tree.
It's acid.
It's acid, yes. It's not fire, so it's just gonna be slightly annoyed.
Acid doesn't damage plants?
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that I think they'd rather acid than fire because fire spreads. Also, I was informed that my next spell that I cast is upcast.
At 1 level higher. Yep.
So this would be 4th level acid ball.
Go for it. Dex saves. And you are correct, since it is acid. Acid does hurt trees, though, but nowhere near as bad as fire.
Yeah, the fire would spread. This is just make sure it's only hurting a portion of it.
Alrighty, so you have soldier, and 1 mage. Dex saves. 1st, 2nd, 3rd,
And the law mage.
and then the law mage.
I mean, I'm fine with them rolling high. They're just getting all their good rolls out of the way.
That's the way to look at it. And seeing the ball of fire get thrown out, they give a smirk as they see this coming, and you watch as they do cast a spell as a reaction and fortify themselves from elemental damage, but
It's
then they
not
seem
fire.
surprised. Well, absorb elements doesn't care what type of damage.
That's fair.
But they are surprised when they see that it is not fire damage that seeps into the tree a little bit. Roll your damage, please, sir.
Oh, 38. So that is
Woo!
19 points of acid damage.
All right, your DC. All right, so 1 success, 2 success, fail, success. Okay.
So one person gets the full 38. Oh, that's a lot of sixes.
Yeah. So 38 halved is
19.
I appreciate that.
Got that brain calculator sometimes.
38. Good chunk. And then this guy takes the 10 from absorb elements. You also notice the tree gets a little bit of it searing into it, and Braska, for the first time in your life, you hear a high-pitched screeching sound coming from nature, and it sounds like nature is pissed.
Durazar will give a little bow towards the soldiers. He'll kick up some of the bone, or like some of the gravel next to him to kind of give like a little smoke screen. He'll use his bonus action to hide.
Go for it.
Oh, that's not that good. I mean, it's still good.
It's
but-
perfectly fine. It's
Listen, I have a plus 15. If I roll anything below a 10, I'm a failure.
yeah,
Do
give it a
any
couple
of-
more levels.
Do any of us that understand all languages right now know what the tree said?
Do you understand all languages? You
With
can
tongues, yes.
read. Oh, you have tongues up right now.
Yeah.
I thought
the
only.
tree just read at us.
Okay. The tree screams out in less of words and more of an expression of emotion. It is expressing pain, it is expressing anger, and it is expressing hatred and awareness.
Okay.
Argan, Sinclair, and Braska all notice that. Fuck it, and Capriccio. You're a fae. You like trees. You talk to them sometimes.
Yeah. That's kind of my thing.
Uh-huh.
Trees and emotion.
So, Sinclair, your turn.
So while the specter is on the corporeal plane, he is physical in nature.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have him go into the hole halfway down. I'm going to use him as a stepping stool to get down. And as I do, I'm casting with my hasted action Shadow of Moil. So I am considered in any enemy that tries to attack me is considered blind
Roll that
because I
chat,
am
please.
heavily obscured. No worries.
Cause you to
I
be
am
heavily
considered-
obscured, which anybody who is heavily obscured is considered blinded when they try to attack you. Yep. The shadows turn dim light within 10 feet of you into darkness, and bright light in the same area to dim light. Until the spell ends, you are resistant to radiant damage. In addition, whenever a creature within 10 feet of you does hit you with an attack, you lash out at them. Alrighty.
Yep.
So let's give you an aura of 10 feet real quick.
Yep, I can do that. All right.
We'll use
10
the
feet.
poo-poo cover. Done.
Yep. And I'm going to Braska seems to be doing fine up there. Going to
Doing
let's see
fine
that-
very slowly.
Yeah, so it took 15 feet to get down safely. 20, 25, 30. I have another 30 because of haste. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Yep.
I know what law mages look like.
Oh, yeah.
And then my specter's going to move his last 10 feet this way
Alrighty.
as he floats that way. With my regular action, I am going to attack the law mage. So first things first, we're going to curse him. So he's now under the effects of my Hexblade's curse.
Okay.
And I am going to beat up on him with my Hex Katana. And because he is considered blinded to me, I have advantage on attacks against him.
You become heavily obscured to others, correct? 30 hits.
And then we'll do it again.
9. Let me give a con save on his spell.
All right.
This has a +2 to it. 14. He is successful.
30. It's a 15 DC.
Oh, no, it isn't. Yeah. Braska, you are no longer slowed.
I'm gonna hit him again.
30 hits.
And how hurt does he look? He's
He's
still alive?
pretty hurt with that, yeah.
You know what? We'll go ahead and pop action surge. I'm gonna hit him again.
That is a
And make
correct.
sure he's dead.
Oh, he is dead with that one.
And then because I know the rules of Vecna,
Double
into
tap.
the skull.
24 hits.
Yes, so he is now officially dead.
Dead. All done?
No coming back from him. Yeah.
Alrighty. You all watch as from inside the tree, these roots begin growing out and out and out. You see the blighted spores begin pushing and forcing them outwards as well. Oop, wrong layer.
Can I use my 4 words?
Yeah?
Using tongues so that the plant can understand my feelings. I'm going to basically give off the feeling that I'm here to help it. So I'm here for you, Guardian.
You can say that, but you will need your action in order to try to persuade it.
That's fine.
All right. So, this limb over here crawls out, Zulrazar. And you watch as it begins shaping around and begins throwing its branches out towards you.
Yeah, shit.
2 branches, 2 with grasping roots. Fuck it, I'll use grasping roots first. Yeah. 24 to hit.
That'll hit.
That's 9 points of bludgeoning damage. Are you concentrating on any spells?
No.
Alrighty. You suffer... Oh, you are also grappled by the creature now.
Oh, well, this is just unprofessional.
And then it is going to slam its branch into you. 20 to hit.
That'll hit.
It lifts you up with the branch.
Actually, I'll shield it. Sorry.
Okay, you throw up your shield as it's lifting you up, ready to smash you down onto the ground. It'll do that again.
20 will hit.
Holy shit, I'm rolling really good tonight. That is 16 points of bludgeoning damage.
Owie.
And then it will drag you forward towards it as it starts shoving you into cracks that make out the view of a mouth.
Wait, it has that many attacks?
Yes, it does.
The shield still saves me.
Yep. This one over here will continue its journey. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Fordrum! It beats the ever-living fuck out of your ball.
So here's a question. Do any of the impacts force me any direction further? Like,
We'll
is
move
it
you
like
back 10 feet.
T-ball?
As it tries to bite you, you gumball and just boom, backwards.
Yeah. I'll take it.
It is very confused why it can't hit you. And this one will continue. 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh no, there's somebody in its way. It does not like having things in its way. Branch! 26. Douche! Right on top of that guy. He gets knocked out of its way. Branch! 20 hits. Just barely. Douche! He gets knocked out of the way. Into your morals. How far was that? That was 30 feet, right?
I thought you said 20 last.
Well, it was 20 when it stopped here.
Oh,
10
right.
more here.
Yep, 30.
Sinclair, it seems to be beelining it over towards Zurazar.
Okay.
But it's knocking the fuck out of everything in its way, so.
Good. It's not going to attack me because I didn't attack the tree.
Yep. Argon.
All right, well, so I guess I'm going to jump down or fall down. I'm not going to use, I'm just going to take the damage.
All right.
I know I'm cheating when I say this, but I have to do it. I yell out, "Watch out for that tree!"
14 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, sure, me, you beat the snot out of him.
Always target the wizard, man.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, you have your giant
Yeah.
ability
no.
you could use.
Oh, I could, but I need
Stone's endurance might fall. It wouldn't be the first time, actually.
And I guess if we've already pissed off the tree, I might as well continue to piss off the tree. I am going to cast. Will it not draw this line or what? Oh, why will it not draw? Oh,
Got to go to the.
You got to go to the line tool.
oh, it draws this way. I couldn't get it to draw it because it should be going down this way. So it's like 60 feet, which should be about there. Wall of fire.
I don't see there on my screen.
Oh, do you not? Does it not show on your screen?
No, I don't see you.
Oh,
Oh, just a 60-foot line of fire.
yeah. So like the 60-foot line of fire, right where my. Oh, let me show to others. So it'll be no, it's right here. Do you see that now? The measure that I did. Can you see my measuring tape?
Yes. Show
So
it again.
there.
Show it again. Oh, that area over there.
Yeah, I'm blocking off the 4 people in the back.
Ooh, you send a line of fire over there?
Yes.
All right.
Hitting 3 of them at least.
As you attack...
It should hit all 4 because it goes 10 feet back.
No, you're just outside of range. And you're very outside of range. He's going to attempt to counterspell you.
Okay.
What level is your spell?
4th.
That's not very good for them. Alrighty. 14 or higher. 22.
I'm gonna use Chronal Shift as a reaction
Make him do it again.
to make him force a reroll. Yeah.
All right. And 19.
I still beat it. So
Your spell
Okay.
is snuffed. If you could delete that line. If I tried to do that, I'll
Yeah, I
delete
will.
everybody.
no, that's great. I gotta
You would
figure out
delete
how
the
to
map.
delete it.
No,
Oh,
the
there, I
map's
see
on
it.
its
I
own
got it.
layer. It's just
There
it
we
would
go.
delete the tokens inside of the proximity of it,
Yeah.
which we do not want to do. All right,
And
any
then I'm gonna
movement?
move. Oh,
You see
God, I
pissed
need to
off
see-
tree beating on Zurazar, and pissed off tree aiming, well, by the looks of it, towards you or Zurazar, depending on your perspective.
I'm gonna move there. I need to stay somewhat within range of them in order to be able to counterspell them.
All right.
I'm unsure why nature fucking hates me.
I guess that's my turn. Oh, I tried to cast a spell, so I'm assuming that drops concentration on the other spell because it was a concentration spell.
Yes, when you attempt to cast another concentration spell, you lose concentration on your spell.
Okay. So Fordrum's not in the bubble anymore.
No more
Uh-oh.
bubble boy. Perfect.
So it just goes poof, and I'm like, okay.
Oh,
All right, next up, Theo.
All right. I guess follow Argon going down. I'm not gonna cast Featherfall either. I'm just gonna take the fall damage.
Owie. 11.
You're getting real average with that 11.
And then okay, what do I
Because
see?
he's not a wizard.
Who's looking hurt? Who's looking hurt down here?
Well, there's somebody. Oh, you can't see him, and you can't see him. This guy's a little hurt. He just got hit by a fucking tree. Zurazar has a little bit of ouchie on him right now, I believe, right? A little bit. Braska
I'm not
has a
doing
little
too
bit
bad.
of ouchie on him. This guy has a little ouchie on him, but nobody else really.
I am a-okay.
And you definitely see the two trees that are beelining it towards Zurazar.
Uh-oh, I'm not gonna be okay.
You got 3 trees coming for you.
Okay, I can get these. I can get these 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now something about this just feels right. Subtle meta magic, gravity sinkle. Right to get those 4.
Which
It's
4?
gonna be centered. It's 1, 2, 3, and 4. It's a 40-foot sphere. It's
Oh,
a
so you're
20-foot
hitting the
radius.
tree.
I mean, these trees are beelining it towards Zurazar, right?
Yes, they are.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull them back. I'm gonna pull this one back at least because I don't
Attempt
want it
to.
to.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay. What is the saving throw?
it's. I'll roll it. It's a DC 19 Constitution, and because I am subtle casting meta magic, I'm gonna give the tree disadvantage on its check for it.
Straight up disadvantage. Wow.
And one thing you said, because of the area that when Theo entered, you said the next time he casted a Dunamancy spell, something would happen.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I've been waiting for this. Roll me a D1000.
T1000.
We're using my wild magic table.
Oh,
No,
boy.
that's near me.
Here we go. Here we go, boys. Let's see what happens. Oh, you know how they're gonna register that? Okay, there we go.
496. All right, give me a minute to scroll. Oh, I went past it. 96?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Okay. Is anybody wearing mundane armor?
I think I'm the only one.
Armor? Kind of.
Sinclair, your armor's mundane.
Yes, it's the robes.
No, those
I
aren't
am not.
mundane. Those are magical.
They're not masterwork.
The Hugh Hefner robes?
Yeah, you said they're not masterwork.
That's still magical. It's magical. That's not mundane. That's still magical.
Boardrooms are mundane.
Forge
Is
your
yours
armor
are-
is mundane?
Yeah, it's got a socket in it, but there's nothing in it.
Well, the socket makes it magical.
Everything
Zirzar's got his scales.
within 100 feet of Theo.
I think it's everybody.
Oh, does
Every
that-
single person within 100 feet of Theo triples in size. All of your clothing and mundane armor is destroyed.
Oh, it's a good thing I wasn't wearing anything mundane.
All right, let me resize everything here. This is a.
That means my aura is bigger.
Well, it's still only around 10 feet around you, but yeah.
Zuruzar, that means your clothes are get destroyed.
You think I don't have extra sets? Come on.
All right, it does not affect. It says every creature. I'm gonna rule that this is only humanoids.
Hell yeah.
So, Capriccio, you're usually size small, right? Or tiny?
Small.
Small. So small, medium, and then large.
I'm Faye, so I stay small.
If they don't count as humanoid.
See, we should have done that sooner. We wouldn't have taken any damage from a 15-foot step.
We wouldn't have been able to fit in a 15-foot step.
Yeah.
Your specter is also not under the effects of this.
Yep.
Joey, I'm not humanoid.
You don't count as a humanoid at all?
Nope, not at all.
Oh
Yeah.
no!
They
Face
don't
still
count.
little.
I'm small. Thank you very
That
much.
might actually be good for you.
Yeah, in this situation, that might actually be useful. Good point.
I become huge.
All of y'all do. Everybody is the size of these limbs that are beating the shit out of people. And Theo, roll me a d4.
Some of you are naked now.
I've been naked. What are you
Please
talking
keep
about?
note of
naked.
that number for me.
Okay.
So no armor is 10 plus
Yes.
your...
Your armor is magical because it has the socket and the augment in it.
I don't have an augment in it, though.
Yeah, just because it's masterwork doesn't make it magical innately, it just makes it high quality.
Yeah.
I
So,
thought putting the socket in it made it magical.
yes, but he doesn't have a socket in it.
I have a socket. I just don't have any augment.
Oh, that's what I mean. Yeah. So, unfortunately, your armor rips off of your body as you grow this large forge. I mean, you were just a huge naked dwarf,
Yep.
holding a shield and an axe that did resize with you. Every single Zemnian guard's plate mail armor is destroyed.
Did they
And
just
so are
get
their
easier to
weapons.
hit?
They got a lot easier to hit.
Do their weapons destroy?
And no, their weapons are resized with them. It's only the outfits you are wearing and your armor. The law mages, however, you notice all of them resize with their clothing.
Oh, that
There's
makes
a
sense.
whole lot of naked Zemnian men, and not to put too much information out there, you understand why they are so angry at the world now. So, let's
wait till
continue
this
with
is
your
yours, Czar.
gravity sinkhole.
Oof. That
No, it's
hurts.
20 points of damage.
20
Oh, now
points.
the law mage
Yeah.
is in that bubble too.
Wait, is he?
Yeah.
Is he now within range because he got bigger?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, that's hilarious.
The law mage or the
That is
Zimian by me didn't.
So horrible for all of them.
Yeah.
Is it wild magic fun, guys? Nothing bad ever happens.
I fucking love wild magic. I
Alrighty.
do.
Con save on the law mage.
That's a failure.
Okay, yeah,
He
that's
gets
a failure.
and he gets They're gonna get balled. All these naked Zemnians are gonna get
Oh
balled
my
together.
And there's a big piece of wood about to come towards her.
Soldier 1, Soldier 2, Soldier 3.
That's all fails.
Tree.
Oh, Tree was already successful.
Oh.
So
Oh,
all
Tree
of
was?
these Zemnians are dragged into the same location and take 20 points of damage. Great spell. Everybody, your voices drop about, 2 levels in total.
Whoa.
And so we have to talk like this now.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that's my turn.
That's a good turn. All right, the Royal Guards. They look very disappointed when they look at Braska. But they will continue doing their job. Rotate around the fucking tree to get to this side of you. Braska, you are seen as the biggest threat currently. Yes, we'll keep the innuendos going. Alrighty. And they're going to hit you with their not-so-long swords. Oh, crit. That is 12 slashing on you.
Have.
Yup. Does 22 hit you?
22 hits.
Alright, that is 8 slashing. Third attack. Misses. 21.
Hits.
8 slashing. 19. Leaf misses. And 22.
22 hits.
All right, that's another 8 slashing on you. This
And
individual...
how much was the crit for?
12.
12. Okay. So
This
that's-
individual over here is going to look over and goes, "The filthy Kryn!" And will shoot his crossbow bolt twice at you, Theo. Ha! Ha! 23?
Yeah, that hits.
8 piercing,
Does-
3 fire? Yeah.
I can't block it with my shield.
Are you within 5 feet of Theo?
Well, I don't know.
You can. You can give him
looks like it.
disadvantage on the attack. Yeah. All right.
It looks like it, but
So, were you doing that on the first attack or the second?
first.
Okay, so 22 hits.
22 hits.
All right. 8 piercing, 3 fire. 19.
Should I save my reaction? Yeah, you know what? I'll save my reaction.
All right. Well, before you make that decision, con save from the first hit. 8 piercing,
Oh,
3 fire.
that is true.
We're concentrating on haste.
Just can't roll a 1.
Good. All right.
Mhm.
Now you make your decision. Does a 19 hit?
Yeah, 19 hits.
Okay.
And
Another con save. Another 8 piercing, 3 fire.
I'm good. What was that? You said 9 piercing, 3 fire for both of those?
Yes, for both of them,
Okay.
yes.
That's 24 total.
Alrighty. So those 2 went. That one went. 5. He'll move here and take a defensive stance in front of this Law Mage, holding his shield in front of him, blocking him as much as he can with his body. That'll be his action. These 3 fuckers, after your gravity sinkhole, their movement speed is not altered, correct?
No.
Okay, good. Well then. This one right here is going to attack you, Sinclair, with his longsword at disadvantage. 1, 2, 3. 18.
Let me see, where's my AC now? 17, so that'll hit.
Plus haste. You have +2 from
That
haste.
is with haste.
Okay. So that does hit you?
Yeah, 18 will hit me, and the third one will hit me,
All right,
which
that'll
means
be...
it takes 2 hits from the aura.
Oh, yeah. So you suffer 16 slashing in total.
All right.
And go ahead and roll your coils.
So here's the first coil. I have to make a con save for the second one,
Okay.
which I get to do at advantage. I'm
You're
good. And here's the second one. And the con save after it. And I'm good.
Alrighty. Now these 3 guys are going to go, Kryn! And all of them fire 6 bolts at you, Theo.
Peace.
1, 2,
Poor
3,
Theo.
4, 5, 6. Hey, easy way to pull aggro. Go in front of racist fucks. Does 19 hit you?
Let's see. 19 hits me.
All right. 8 piercing, 3 fire. Con save.
Yeah, I'm good.
Alrighty.
Sure.
23.
23 hits.
Take your damage again. Another con save.
I'm good.
Alrighty. 14 misses. 22 hits.
Yep.
Alrighty. Another con save and another 11 total.
And then another 11. Come on, no ones. Okay. You said an 11 for this one?
Well, it's 8 piercing, 3 fire. So 11.
Oh, I thought it was 9 pierce. I thought it was 9 piercing, 3 fire.
No,
No,
it's
wait.
8. 8 piercing, 3 fire.
Okay.
Add back your hit points, please. You need
Yeah.
those.
Yeah. What do you want? How many hits did I take?
We'll scroll up and count afterwards. 16.
Okay, 6. Yeah, 16 hits as well.
All right, another 8 piercing, 3 fire,
Okay. So
and then 27.
Yep, and that's gonna hit.
Another 8 piercing, 3 fire, 2 more con saves. Not a 1.
Good.
Not a 1. Not a 1. Good.
Good.
Alrighty. Whew. So based off of your con saves, you took 5 hits.
Five
So
hits,
add an additional 3 hit points
Okay.
because we caught it on the last 2.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
So hold on. Minus 24 from those last 2.
And these 3 are going to create a wall in front of this mage over here.
You think that's gonna matter?
Well, they're going to try, right?
All right.
Capriccio.
Oh.
Everybody is so fucking big down there now.
That all you got?
Yeah.
Oh. Am I still grappled, by the way?
Yeah, because you're the same size of it, you're still technically grappled. It's just now it's less of it flailing you around and more of it just holding you.
Oh, it's a wrestling match.
Okay, I will proceed into the room. I won't drop into it because I'm not a pleb. I'll just fly in and I'll begin traversing through this forest of appendages as I try to. Yeah,
You are learning a lot about your party mates right now.
a lot.
The
I'll
Hugh
make my-
Hefner robe is showing a lot more.
Huh?
No,
Never mind.
the Hugh Hefner robe always just barely hides it. That's the magic of it. It always, no matter what, just barely hides it.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
So I will make my way through the sea of bodies, and I will. I'm trying to get closer to the tree. All right here. I don't know. Didn't count. And I will hastily speak to it in Sylvan, and I will say, "We're here to help. We're not your enemies. We're trying to get rid of these Imperial soldiers."
Okay.
In an attempt to convince it that that's
So
exactly what I said.
your action, persuasion?
Yes.
Alrighty. Tree handling is not an ability check, though you would be proficient, so persuasion, please.
Yes. Okay. Where is persuasion? Oh, there we go.
16. Let me roll an insight for the tree.
Okay. I mean, I'm not lying.
Right, but
Right.
it needs to discern that with a 16.
Yeah.
It's very probable. With its bonuses, you say that Capriccio, and then you hear it speak. Friend, kill the humanoids.
That's what we're here for, to get rid of the Imperials.
Which? Its last word.
Oh, it's still slowed.
Naked ones.
That's not gonna help.
Hey, only
it
Braska and
has-
Fordrum are naked on your side, but
Also, Sorzar.
all right. So it said wish. What are you gonna say?
Let me hold up. Let me take a quick look. All right, I will say the humans because none of you are human.
True. Oh yeah. All of the trees begin rotating, or all of the limbs begin rotating and looking at all of the naked Zemnians now.
It's got flanking now.
All of you who don't speak Sylvan, just take note of that. Everybody who speaks Sylvan, you heard that interaction. And if you speak everything, you heard it as well. All right, that's your turn, Capriccio.
Let me see. No, hold on. Okay. Oh, all right. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and direct my hand towards Theo, and I will channel 76 points of healing.
Okay, as you attempt to do that, you notice no healing goes through, but you did
No.
expend your energy.
No, I needed that.
Yikes.
You
Do
might want to go
I-
back up the hole, Theo.
You feel that all of the healing energy that you were trying to summon and muster was snuffed out by latent magic and energy that is held within this room.
Okay. Right. It's not a spell, if that makes any difference.
It does not make a difference.
Okay, got it. Just wanted to make sure. Yeah. Okay. That's my
The
turn.
effects of the shade is if a creature would receive healing through any magical source, they receive 0 healing instead.
Gotcha. Okay.
All done? Braska!
Hold on.
I should also point out that this tree is no longer grappling you, Zurazar, and has turned its back on you towards this guy.
It's gently caressing me now.
It kind of just, well, I mean, given the situation, we're not going to get into that fetishist. But, yes. Braska,
So,
this tree
so
is
which one
also
crit me?
looking- that would be this guy, Teddy.
Okay, he's getting it.
Alrighty.
By it, I mean my axe, not.
I figured.
Get him,
All
big
right,
boy.
just to be clear.
You don't have a longsword that you're wielding.
Kind of do.
Right now.
Come on, guys. It's only like every other session we get to make these jokes.
It only cuts if you're careless.
18 hits, 15 hits, 19
Some might-
hits.
Some might say solid as an oak, but
11, that's 12. That's 12. And that's 20. You do not regain any hit points, Braska.
It's full of
Good
primal
to
vigor.
know.
All done?
Yep.
Alrighty. Fordrum.
All right. I'm going to try. My first action is I have to bend down and grab my armor with my hand that's behind the shield because it has my holy symbol and I want that with me.
Yep.
So I grab that. My next one, I'm going to come from low to high and I'm going to hit this dude with the gavel, but I'm going to enact the thing that knocks him, the shove
Oh, you're trying.
function.
Okay. Go ahead and roll
Well,
that.
I'm trying for a pool shot. I'm going to try and do, and I'll draw a line. I'm going to try and knock him backwards into this guy, caroming that guy to knock backwards into the wizard. So I'm trying for a, hole in this corner pocket. But
Now, this is an attack roll to do this, right? Or is that a saving throw on their behalf?
it's an attack roll. Let me first roll an attack to hit him. I'm using precision attack as well.
Mhm.
So
All right. His AC right now is 15 because he is still
20
wielding a shield.
24 plus 7.
Okay.
7, 31 to hit. and then I can push him
5
feet away from me. So I guess I was hoping that since we were bigger, it would scale, but possibly not.
You know what? This shit doesn't happen every session. I'll say he will go backwards, but to see if he actually hits the next one, you have to give me a second attack roll. Like the first one lifts him up, and the second one is you slamming him into the other one. But this one has to be at disadvantage to be able to hit the other guy from this distance. Okay?
Fine enough. Yep.
All right, just have to roll a 5. All right, that hits. The
Disadvantage. Got him.
Force of the damage still goes on to the original target, but he is at least shoved into this guy all the way over here with your 2 attacks.
Yep. And then I was hoping that guy'd fall into that person and
I'll
just...
give the Law Mage a strength save. Or a dex save, it makes no difference.
To avoid the wood that's coming at her.
Him, it's a guy, he's just pretty.
Which one?
This one.
That looks like a failure.
Oh yeah, it's a failure. Yeah, they're knocked back as well 5 feet.
So I'm sure that he can't cast, so that'll be... No, I'm kidding.
So that was your 2 attacks. Movement?
I only had 1 attack, that's all. Because I also picked up my...
Oh no, interacting with an object is a free action, so you had your 2 attacks.
Oh.
Yeah, so now you have your movement.
Fine. If that's the case, then that's... Did the people who have made the line in front of the mage down here, do these 3 have crossbows?
Yes.
Okay, then my movement will be to this side of Capriccio so that I can block and defend him from either direction.
Alrighty. All done?
Yup.
The Law Mages.
Joey, before these Law Mages potentially kill Theo, I did a few sessions ago when we were on the rock with Dwayne and the rock. I used Bastion of Law. I could link it if you want, but it basically allows me to roll a D8 for every time I take up to 5 times because I spent 5 sorcery points on it. A D8 for every hit that I took and reduce the damage by that much. Could I retroactively have done that for the hits that I've took from the...
I'll say sure. This is still a fairly new character to you, so you forgetting that you had this ability, that's a very unique ability, is reasonable. You can expend 1 to 5 sorcery points to create a magical void, and you did do this 5 times.
Yeah.
Okay, so go ahead and roll your d8s and regain that amount of hit points.
Okay.
5d8.
Not bad. Not bad.
That's very useful for me right now.
Alrighty.
That's significant.
Yeah.
Law Mage numero uno. Everybody other than Sinclair, the individual is casting slow on you.
Do I gain my reaction at the beginning of my turn or at the end of the turn?
You regain it at the beginning of your turn.
Okay, so I don't have a reaction because I already used it because I used one during my turn.
Yep.
Counter.
Does
Subtle
casting
magic.
in melee do anything?
They're not in melee with anybody.
The
And
tree?
no, it does not. This guy? No, it doesn't.
Oh.
It also doesn't. You said you're counterspelling, Theo?
Oh, this guy. You said this guy?
This guy over here, yeah.
Oh crap! I can't reach him then.
It's 65 feet away.
5 feet short.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm 5 feet short for counterspell. And I'm not gonna. If I distance it instead of subtling it, some other mage will counterspell me.
Would it be in the middle of the token? Either way, it'd be 65. Never mind.
Yeah, it's 65 regardless.
Oh well.
Yes, and this guy's in range to counterspell me, so
I tried to help.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to let this one go then.
Okay, wisdom saves, everybody other than Sinclair. And they are not targeting the roots because they don't understand Sylvan.
Game advantage on this.
You game slow, Zurazar. And you gain slow, Broska.
God damn.
Just the two of you, though.
Oh,
Isn't Broska already slowed?
No,
No,
it
I
ended.
broke
No.
that one.
no, super
Oh.
slowed.
I killed the one that slowed him.
All right.
Gotcha.
So please mark your 2 tokens with anything that will remind you that you are slowed.
How about a snail next to mine?
So the two of you do not have reactions right now either. This one over here is going to attempt to slow because not enough of you are slow right now. However, seeing that Broska is slow in a 40-foot cube. That's 40 feet on you, Sinclair. Yep, just barely. All right, everyone to the south except Broska. Wisdom saves for slow. You see him casting it.
I was gonna subtle. Yeah, I was gonna subtle magic counterspell this one.
Okay,
Yeah.
that one is countered then. Third level
Yeah.
for third level.
Mm-hmm.
That's good because we did terrible on that one.
Alrighty. Here, let me
Could it be me?
add a break to it because this one's now gonna slow all of you as well.
Yeah, I can't
Let
get them
me-
all. I can't get them all.
With you as
Uh,
well, Sinclair.
Really? I'm in range of the other law mage?
It's not the range of the spell isn't the issue, it's the cube. You're within 40 feet of just barely hitting Fordrum and then yourself.
He's basically targeting it on Argon, and then it's reaching out to all of us.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right, so another set of wisdom saves.
Yep.
Do you want me to keep the 22 or do you want me to just roll
Nope.
again?
It has to be the intended roll for the intended.
No.
Okay.
Ooh.
Not any better.
15 is just barely a success. So, Fordrum gets slowed, Theo gets slowed,
Uh-huh.
Zurazar gets slowed.
Oh man, I'm slowed and slowed. Slow effects don't stack this. That's good.
Yeah, it doesn't stack.
Oh, okay. I was about to say the Spectre is 3 times slowed down.
Poor Spectre. All right, let me mark this one as concentrating on slow. How many of y'all are under its effect? 1, 2, 2 for this one. And this one, it is 2 as well. And this one does not need to cast slow since all of you are slowed already. Ooh.
There's only 3 of them, and that's all 3 slows.
No, there's 4 of them. There's one up here.
Oh, I didn't see the 4th one.
Yeah. It's gonna shoot a firebolt at Theo. 19 with your -2 to AC.
Yep, that hits.
Alrighty. Oh, that's gonna roll damage. We don't do that here. That is 10 points of fire damage.
All right.
Concentration.
Oh, that is right. Here we go.
Not a 1.
Not a 1.
Alrighty. Zurazar.
Well, the tree isn't attacking me anymore, so I'm going to throw a chaos bolt at this guy.
Which one?
This guy.
Go for it.
All right. Where you at, chaos bolt? 2nd level, by the way.
19 hits. He's naked.
Let's see if it bounces. It does not bounce. That's unfortunate. So that is either thunder or poison damage.
Which one?
I'll make it poison. I'll make it poison.
Alrighty. So instead of loud, all done?
Yeah, and let's see if I am unslowed. Nope.
Sinclair, your go.
I am going to bounce out though. So like.
Oh, you
like
have
I
a
was
good
gonna
one,
do.
man.
Y'all have a good night. Don't die, please.
No TPK.
No promises.
No promise.
Capriccio
That's
can
what I
control
like
you,
to
right?
hear.
Is that
Yeah,
cool?
yeah, yeah,
Alright, cool.
yeah.
Capriccio, you got a sheet?
Yep.
Awesome. See ya.
Let me see it. Let me mark down my 2nd level slot. Okay, goodbye.
Bye.
Uh,
Alrighty, next up,
Alright,
Sinclair.
So bonus action, Cursebringer over to the Zimnian guard between me and the plant, which is now ally.
Are you
As I
slowed right
understood-
now?
No.
Okay, yeah, go ahead, take your normal turn. So what, you're putting it on him?
Yeah. And so we're going to attack with advantage because I'm flanking with the tree, which is on my side now. Hex Katana. Here we go.
Yeah, that hits.
Hex Katana.
Oh, he's dead.
Question: can I go around through this section up here?
You cannot move through the tree space at your current size.
Okay. And if I disengage, I can't go through them, correct?
That is correct. They are using a formation in order to stop anything from getting through. Projectiles or people.
I'm going to move up to these humans.
Yep.
Not at the tree, as we are friends. Let's kill the humans.
Alrighty. Destroy all humans. Great game, by the way. Great game.
And we're going to Hex Katana with the hasted action, since I don't get double action from it.
Which one? The lower one or the middle one?
The lower one.
25.
And I don't get the necrotic healing, correct?
There's no healing down here.
All right. And that's bonus action. Action. Spectre. How far is the Spectre from something? You know what? That makes sense. Spectre can't reach anything. So it's just going to go into the ethereal, so it's hidden. And it'll come out next turn.
Alrighty. This tree. Well, there's two people. One naked person, almost dead, is going to grasping root the naked person right next to him. 25 hits for 9 bludgeoning. Then it's going to grasping root this one up here. 11 misses. Then it's going to branch the one it has held. That definitely hits for 16 bludgeoning. 2 branch, 2 grasping. And then it will branch that one up there. 18 will hit. 16. That one is not concentrating on any of the spells, unfortunately. And then is going to try to bite the guy it is grappling. 10 misses.
That one is prone, so he gets advantage.
Ooh, thank you. Thank you. 19 definitely hits. For 19. That guy's looking really rough right now. Tree steps up. Grasping root the one underneath you. 10 misses. Grasping root the one in front of him. 23 hits. 9. Branching the one on top. 11 misses. Branching the one it is holding. 16 more on him. And then biting the one it is holding. All right, Sinclair and everybody
Nice.
else, you watch as this limb rips the person apart limb by limb.
Oh,
Unintended.
Of course, always. And Oh, wait. All of those attacks were supposed to be at advantage. So that means the one that was targeting him would have hit. Oh, no. Because he's not inside of the area. Never mind. We're all good. That's second tree. Third tree. Person. 21 hits. Branch. Branch.
The branch on the bottom guy would have hit though.
Yeah, that one did hit. I've lowered the hit points for it.
Oh, okay.
16 and 16, and then bite. 12 misses. This guy's just barely still holding on. That's all 3 of the limbs. Argon.
I'm going to attempt to cast a spell.
Okay. Go ahead. You think all of these law mages have counterspell? Come on.
It didn't. Did it not roll it? There we go. Bigby's hand.
Bigby's hand. You have a token for that already?
I don't know if I have the token. I have its sheet.
Drag the sheet out here. Let's see if that works.
Oh,
There
yeah,
you
I
go.
do.
There's
You had
the
a token
hand.
last time.
Smaller than it looks.
Only because we're
It's size large.
Yeah, it's big. Just you guys are bigger. Come on, it's not the size of the hand. It's how you use
Yeah.
it. Okay.
And then he's
It's
gonna,
cold out, okay?
and then he's gonna punch the law mage in the face.
Oh, which one? The one concentrating on Braska.
Braska,
And... Oh,
yes.
okay. Damn, we know who your favorite is.
Oof.
Oh yeah,
27
that
hit.
punches the fucking law mage in the face.
19 damage.
All right, con save coming in from the law mage.
DC 10.
Yup. And
Not one.
oh, Braska and Zurazar were the ones that he got, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think so.
So the two of you are no longer slowed. Damn, I just want to fucking slow your barbarian. God damn.
He's the one I don't want you to slow. That's my turn.
All right, go ahead and remove the slow tokens from the two of you, just so we don't forget. Theo. Huh, that seemed to work. Now keep in mind, the tree is obstructing your view of this individual. You can kind of see them because they're so big, but you don't have, like, perfect view. They have full cover from projectiles.
Right. All right. I'm still not looking too well though.
Oh, no, you're not.
Question: because of the way that Armor of Agathis is flavored, giving temp HP, would that still armor me up and give me that temp HP, or no
Temp
healing
HP
whatsoever
is
down
not
here?
temporary HP, is not HP. That's perfectly fine.
Okay. Well, I only have one action. I gotta survive. Yep. Armor of Agathis at a 5th level.
Alrighty.
That's 25 temp HP to me.
It's pretty exhausting.
You're doubling up. Doubling. Go ahead and put that as your green bar above you.
Okay. And I mean, I guess I would want them to try to melee me, but I mean, slow. What's my movement speed is
Halved.
what with slow? Halved, so that's 15 feet of movement.
Yup.
Well, I can't really get much further, but I will start moving a bit closer, I guess.
Alrighty.
And that's it. That's my turn.
All right. Zemnian Royal Guards. You hear the law mage in the back over here call out, "No, he is too powerful. Destroy his objects." For all of you that understand Zemnian, of course. This guy over here, who's just barely still standing, is gonna hit the shit out of the tree.
Who was he referring to when he said destroy objects?
You can't see him, so you don't know. Oh no, from your angle you can see. He's pointing at Bigby's hand.
Ah,
All right.
How rude.
He
Tree
summoned
gets
a hit. It's
attacked.
too powerful.
Tree gets attacked. tree gets attacked. Hit.
Oh, you fucked up now.
This guy's going to attack the tree. Tree. Wait, that only rolled 2. Tree. 2 hits against it. Alrighty. This guy is going to attack you, Sinclair, at disadvantage. 1, 2, 3. 15?
Miss.
Alrighty. This guy is going to attack the tree. Straight rolls. 1, 2, 3.
Tree is in the shadow, so it would be at disadvantage.
He's only half in the shadows. Part of his body is out of it. And
Ah,
they're big enough. He still gets hit.
Okay.
Hit. Right? 15 AC? Yes, it is. So what's that? 24. Alrighty, that guy went. This guy over here and this guy over here, they were given a direct order. Flanking Bigby's hand.
Armor class is 20.
no, Broska, they were attacking the tree.
All right, 6 attacks at the hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All at advantage. 25, 21, 26. 3 hits.
Yep.
24 points of damage. And it has hit points equal to your hit points, right?
Yeah, so it's got 100.
Oh, Jesus. It's...
It's a really good spell.
yeah,
I
it
can't
is.
click on that token and...
Uh,
because I'm not on token. Never mind. I know what it is.
I got you. I did it.
Okay.
There you go.
You were still on ruler, weren't you?
1, 2,
Yes.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Good call.
Capriccio.
My hit points were wrong.
These motherfuckers are attacking the tree.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, they are, but I have more pressing concerns. I am going to look towards Reservoir, and I'm going to cast Dispel Magic on him to get rid of that slow.
I got rid of it on Zurazar already.
Zero is free.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, that included Zurazar? Okay.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
just
yeah.
need to remove the
I think
thing.
it's- It's me and Theo that are slowed currently, I think.
Yep.
Fordrum.
Oh, it's Fordrum to do?
Yep.
Oh, Fordrum is slowed as well?
3 of us, yeah.
Okay.
This is the guy holding concentration on it.
Oh, okay. I'm going to head and dispel it on Fordrum.
Sweet.
Go for it. Ordrum, you are no longer slow.
Yes.
All done?
Yep, that's it.
All done.
Actually, wait. Hold on.
Okay.
Oh, no, never mind. Yeah.
All right. Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sorry.
Going once. Twice?
Twice.
All right.
Mhm.
Braska, your turn. Tree friends. Who are you attacking? Okay, that hits. How much damage is that first strike? 12, 13?
13.
Oh, he's just barely still holding on.
Oof.
13 misses.
Broska, you're muted, by the way.
Isn't he being grappled?
Grapple does not grant advantage. Just
Oh,
removes his
that
movement
did.
speed. You do have your hasted action.
Yeah, well, okay.
Oh, crit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's dead.
But he's not dead yet.
All right, and then I'm gonna move up on this bitch.
Alrighty. As soon as you kill him, he shrinks back down to normal size. I should probably do that with the other dead ones too, huh?
I make sure to just stomp on him as I walk past.
Oh yeah, he is mush.
Patty.
Poitrum.
All right. I step. I don't know if I can. I don't really need to move. I guess I can reach him he's prone still because he's been beaten up by the tree.
This guy's prone.
So-
This guy's prone. This guy is no longer prone.
right.
Oh,
So
no, he's still prone as well. So the guards are no longer prone. The law mage is still prone. They had their turn. They stand up, they shoot, they do all their things.
got it. So then I'm going to run over to here to the law mage.
Provoke an attack of opportunity from this guy?
From the prone guys? Do they get
No,
attacks
they
of
had their
opportunity?
turn. They stood up. So they are no
Oh.
longer prone. But yes, they still get attacks of op.
Okay.
Unless you
Yep,
move right
I'll
there,
take it.
then you don't.
Then I'll do that. That's what I'll do.
You move right here instead? Okay, then you don't
Yep.
get an attack of op.
Cool. Then I'm gonna baseball swing on the mage first with
Uh-oh.
the explosive boom of the hammer because I'm gonna try and knock, and I'm doing all of it like superiority dodge, everybody. So 19.
19 to hit. 19 will hit
Cool. Why did it
for
go?
17 damage.
Yeah, well, no, it's 17 plus 6 from the Father Stone, or
Okay.
4 from the Father Stone, and the Searing Smite. Is that no? My Divine Strike.
Okay.
One more. So
Take
it's,
those.
Yeah, it's actually 11, 15, 16 points. Not the 6s to hit when it's because I have precision strike.
Solid strike.
All right, so that's the first one, and then the next one, I'm gonna hit this guy who's almost dead, the one kind of behind me. $17.
That hits.
Okay, so he'll take 14 points.
And decapitation. Or bludgeoning.
Uh-huh.
Watermelon.
There.
Alrighty. Now it is the law mages. This mage is going to look at you, Fordrum.
Uh-huh.
Look past you over at Braska. And is going to upcast Hold Person on both of you. This mage over here.
No reactions. Can't do nothing. We're slowed.
Yep. So, that's wisdom saves from both of you.
Me too.
Yep. You and Braska. Let's go, Braska.
Russ is like, I got the bigger EP.
Ooh.
Okay.
So, you are now paralyzed. At the end of your next turn, you get to give another save to try to end the effect.
Oh.
Yep.
Actually, I don't think I made a save at the end of my turn to see if slow down.
Oh, please do.
'Cause that might change some things for Fordrum.
Hopefully.
Did Argon make a save?
You're muted.
21.
You
I
break
did
out.
not. I didn't realize we had a
Alright.
save at the end of it.
End of each of your turns, you get one. So roll again just to see if you get it back. Theo. You have your
Which
reaction.
mage? Yeah, which mage casted it?
The one in front of Fordrum.
Okay, so I can't see it.
14 is still just barely a failure.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know which. You know, just in case, because I am running low on sorcery points, but just in case, I'm going to subtle magic counterspell 3rd level.
Okay. Fordrum, you are not slowed. The law mage looks very pissed off that this keeps fucking happening, and this one's going to do the exact same thing. I need 2 saving throws. Wisdoms. Actually.
2 for me.
No, one from you, one from Braska.
Oh.
15, just barely a success. 15 is just
Yeah!
barely a success. Let's go, guys. This isn't working. Our magic is failing against them. They are archmages indeed. Notify Trent.
Don't talk about my mother that way. I don't know what they're saying, so.
This one over here is going to cast. Can it hit all?
Which one?
This guy down here.
Hmm.
He's already concentrating on something.
Yeah, but he can drop that no problem. He's concerned for himself. Yeah. Hold person, 4th level. Theo, blighted limb, Sinclair.
Can't see
Oof.
me.
Each creature of your choice? You can see! Yes! Okay. Argan, Theo, limb.
Wisdom saves.
Wisdom saves, all 3 of you.
Oh my gosh.
Well, thanks for countering mine, Theo.
No worries, man.
I'll come protect
Theo
you.
is now paralyzed.
If I had a reaction, I'd counter it, Theo. But I haven't had a reaction most of this round.
Wait, didn't you succeed on your save?
No, I failed on mine.
Oh,
Theo passed, I failed.
jeez. Oh, wait.
I succeeded this time,
Yeah, yeah.
but I failed on the other one.
Well, now that he's holding a different spell, you will get it back.
That's not the one holding slow. The one holding slow is this guy up here.
Right.
And what
Two
was this
different
one
mages.
holding?
A
Nothing.
spell that none of you knew.
Oh,
Yeah. All right, so this one is paralyzed sign. Okay.
I don't lose concentration from being paralyzed, right?
No, you do not.
Okay.
And this is the last one to go. He's going to look at Bigby's hand and cast Dispel Magic on it. He needs to give an intelligence check in order to get rid of that.
I don't even know what the DC would be of that.
Level 5, so 15.
All right, Bigby's hand is destroyed.
Okay.
It tanked. Alrighty, that's the end of their go. Zurazar, no longer slow.
All right.
Control mages are annoying.
Zruzar is going to look towards this law mage. He can see him, right?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
All right. And he's going to Chaos Bolt at 2nd level. So let me roll for them.
17 will hit.
That didn't do what I wanted it to do, but okay. Oh, it doesn't. Oh, okay, got it.
And then you just need to hit show spell description so you can see what element it is.
No, I can see it. That is going to be, let's say, poison.
Alrighty. 19. Ooh, he's hurt.
Yeah.
Not save.
Shit, yeah. Come on. Failure! You are no longer
fucked.
paralyzed.
Get fucked.
Thank you.
And neither is the tree in front of him. Oh no.
Let me see. What can he do as a bonus action?
Dash, disengage. Hide.
Hide.
Yeah. I don't think would hide even work here. I don't think that.
I mean, there's 2 large creatures or huge
was gonna
creatures
say.
he can hide behind.
All right, yeah, he'll hide behind them. Yeah, he'll hide.
He'll hide behind the clothies.
Yeah. Don't
Yeah.
worry, mages. And just
Yeah, so
I
he'll
got your
take
back,
the-
man. I got your back.
The hide action, and that'll
roll a
be
stealth.
his turn. Oh, roll stealth. Okay.
Yeah, that matters if they actually notice him or not, because he hasn't really engaged with them directly other than globules. Yeah, so he just and
I don't
squats
think
behind
they
them.
see shit. I don't think they see shit. Okay.
They don't see shit. No. All right,
And that's it.
Sinclair, you're up.
My specter goes over here and double taps this one.
Yep. Bop, bop. Dead.
I am going to move through here, stepping on the other one.
Yep.
Which will pop him.
Oh yeah, squish.
And then I look at the law mage and I go, I eat people. Bonus action, Hex moves over to her. And we are going to smack her.
Go for it. Hits. 29. Hits. How do you want to do this?
I just lop off her head, and then with the final stroke, I just slice down through it.
Shink, shunk, dead.
And then with the hasted action. Oh, that should have been an advantage, but oh well.
Yeah, it's fine. You hit.
I just say in Sylvan, death to the humans.
That's your hasted
And
action? Okay.
We're gonna.
Which one, top or bottom?
I believe the bottom one still hurts, so hit the bottom one.
They're both hurt, but yeah.
Well, I hit the bottom one more last
so
time, so
that's 25, 30 points of damage? Ooh,
Plus-
he's looking a lot worse.
there's another little bit of damage because this one it doesn't get multiplied. 7 from vicious,
Ooh, nice.
and that'll be my turn.
Light limb. At the start of his turn, he suffers 9 points of bludgeoning damage from being grappled. He's going to attempt to grasping root the other guy.
At advantage, if it's the one down here by
29.
me.
Yep. That hits. That's a crit. Ooh, good for you. That's 12 on him. Branch the guy who's just barely still standing. 16 will hit. He's dead. Branch the other unfortunate son of a bitch. 27 hits. 16. And then bite him. It's a good thing.
Oh!
17 hits. Which is enough to take him out. It's a good thing you guys had somebody put these things on your side, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
5, 10,
You can
15,
thank me later.
20, 25, 30. It moves over here towards the next one.
Oh, it's going, yes, where I'm planning on going too.
This one moves here. 10, 20, 30. This one moves here.
That's a dead mage.
20 hits. 24 hits. They start grabbing with the grasping vines and ripping him apart. Branch. 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 Bite. Bite.
This kid-
Crunch.
this kid-
That's how many licks it takes to get to the center of a claw mage.
Roscoe, you watch as these two monstrously large limbs of this tree coil around and start ripping the person to pieces, throwing him into the air and just decimating them down into just rips and ribbons on the ground. You've never
Good
been covered
heavens.
in this much blood before.
I've been close though.
Yeah.
True. And rest of its movement to go there and there.
Like to hold my shield up so the other mage doesn't see what that tree just did to his friend.
I'll allow it.
Thanks.
Argon.
I am going to cast Gravity Sinkhole. Where is that one? I know it's in here somewhere. There it is. So that should hit both mages and both guys. Oh, that's the wrong spell. That was Gravity Fisher.
Ooh.
All right, and that hits all 4 of them, right?
All 4 of them, yeah.
All right, we'll start with the Law Mage. One concentrating on a spell. They are successful. The
Okay.
one not concentrating on a spell yet. 16?
Fail.
Okay. Now we get over to the soldiers. Left one. Right one.
Oop.
So this one takes half damage, down to 14. I'll give them a con save to maintain concentration on their spell. DC of 10. Ooh. Slow is off, everybody. Slow is off.
Thank God.
They're really bad at
My specter
concentrating.
now can
I
move freely.
know. They didn't take that course. So 28. 28. 28.
Those that fail get bunched up, right?
Yep,
Yeah.
I'm getting there. Boop. Boop.
Shit.
But now nobody is slowed for the time being. Theo, you somehow have survived another round.
Congratulations.
Who would have known that I would be the tank in this situation? Huh?
Hey, it works, right?
Yeah.
Trust me, I know how this works. I've played your role
Yeah,
in previous fights.
30 feet to over here. I would use a gravity sinkhole, but I'm out of 4th levels. So the next best thing is a lightning bolt straight through this side. I'm gonna hit all 3 of those. It's a dex save, DC 19.
Dex save on the Law Mage. Regardless, they're going to absorb elements. Dex on the soldiers, 1 and 2. 1 success, 1. Ooh, just barely a success. Cool.
Yeah.
So 26, half to 13. The Law Mage is just barely still standing.
Well, not for long. Bonus action. I'm gonna quicken 3 Eldritch Blasts at him.
Well, damn.
One of them found a hit.
I feel like they offended you. Did they offend you?
Yeah.
I called him a crin.
Yeah. He is crit.
But they said it
The first one killed him.
Oh, well.
The second one double tapped him.
The second one will double tap him.
All right.
And then the third one will go to one of the whichever soldier looks weaker.
The one that you can actually hit from this angle.
Oh, okay.
So
All right.
roll your damage on that one. 14. Ooh, good.
Oof.
All done?
Yes. Oh, that was an accident. Yeah,
It's
all
fine.
done.
Zemnian Royal Guards. Oh yeah, they're kind of looking around like they are fucked. Yeah, no. They have one job. 10, 20, 30. 3 attacks against you. He's going to drop his weapon and start wielding it with 2 hands. Or drop his shield and start wielding it with 2 hands.
Yeesh.
Yep.
After the first 2, I'm gonna hit him back. Riposte.
He's not attacking you. You can only repost when somebody attacks you.
Oh, I thought he was attacking me. Sorry.
Nope.
I thought-
No, they're going after Theo. 18 to hit.
18 hits.
9 slashing. And how much fucking damage does he take? 25?
25 damage.
Yup. Oh, that hurts. Longsword again. 25 hits. Another 9
25
on
hits.
you. And
Yep,
he,
another 9 on.
he dies from your own magic. Oh, that spell is so good. This guy, slightly more intelligent, he's going to shoot at you from afar.
What was it?
15?
15 and 16.
Shield. I didn't use. I gave my reaction back.
Hell yeah.
So,
Bring!
bam.
All of the bolts go ricocheting off of you. And
You need to make 2
he's
con saves. Theo.
alone.
Oh, right. I do need to make those con saves.
Thank you.
Was that 2 of them?
Yes.
What are you
Mhm.
concentrating on again? Oh, haste. Yeah.
Haste.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't
This
wanna live
entire
that
time. This entire time. And I lost it. No.
Yes!
I'll use my reaction to let Theo re-roll it
Oh, one more. One more.
because I don't want Broska to lose his freaking
Mojo.
round.
Come on.
At that point, Brosco, you would have to charisma save. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
All right, he's okay.
Mhm.
Capriccio, your turn.
All right. I am going to fly over here. And oh, this is not my sheet. I'm gonna fly over there and I am going to Thorn Whip that royal guard.
Ciao.
This is not my sheet again. Oh my god.
Come on, just get 4 monitors like me. It's not that big.
What? They're huge, right? Or yeah, they're huge, right?
Yeah,
Ah,
they're
unfortunately,
large.
large or
Wait,
huge?
we went to 3 times our size, so yeah, I guess we are huge, right?
Yeah, you guys are huge. Yeah,
3x3
okay.
is huge.
Okay, so I'm just gonna deal damage. Can't do anything else, but let me roll it.
31 hits.
Yep.
For 12.
And
Drags 10 feet closer.
no, it only affects large and smaller. I cannot do
Oh.
huge.
Womp womp.
Yeah, that's why I was asking. And yeah, that'll be it for me.
Alrighty, Braska.
Alrighty, I am going to get. Let me see. Hasted so I can double my move. Yeah, I can get there. And I'm going to reckless for this one.
Yeah, you are.
I'm gonna focus the mage, actually. Yeah,
Aw.
let's do that.
Aw. Hit. Alright, 17. 23.
Yep.
Is your
18.
then
rage
18.
damage? Oh yeah, it is. That is okay.
18.
Holy fuck, that went down.
Yeah.
48.
Man, Bruska hit. Like, it does a lot.
You run over to him, Braska, and just start wailing and slamming with Lush Hunt all across him. All done?
Yeah, that's all I got.
Or drum.
So I'm gonna take the opportunity to run all the way to there, so that I'm getting advantage on this guy, and then I'm baseball swinging on him again. Wait, let me turn off. That's not on. Okay. So, whack. So take that. I don't know why fire sometimes shows up as 0. Should be that, and it should be that. So, does a 19 hit?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so 16 points. And then I'll hit him again.
Oh, yeah.
And 9 plus 2. 11 points.
Oh, he's looking really hurt.
That's it for me.
Ooh, this mage. Oh, no. 4th level hold person. Fordrum. Braska. Oh, no. Capriccio.
Wisdom
Oh,
save? Yeah.
Yep, wisdom save. You're paralyzed, Braska.
This is not my sheet. Holy fuck.
Capriccio, you are not paralyzed. Fordrum, wisdom save.
Oh, got it. Sorry. Oh, that shouldn't have been advantage.
You are not paralyzed.
It's the same number, so I mean.
Yeah, I got lucky.
Begin running over here, where you see that there is a little nooked area that has a few objects and resting points in there. They seem to be heading in there in order to try to find something. Zurazar.
All right. Let me see how I can move. God. Okay. All right. Does Zurazar see the mage?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Who is? Let me see. 75. Okay. Okay, he is going to firebolt that mage.
Use
24?
reaction.
How does he want to do that?
He will throw a
Oh.
firebolt.
Alrighty. So you
Pretty
watch
straightforward.
as Zulrazar tosses a bolt of fire over at the individual. It slams into their back as they're trying to find something, and they crash to the ground, falling short of that little room over there. And everybody,
Still have,
yeah?
we still have this guy.
Oh, really?
He wasn't gonna last long anyway.
I'll
Yeah,
rule
just-
it that Brosco kills him. I'm sorry, I forgot about that guy.
Yeah, just slap him a few times. I mean,
All right, Forger
That's
and
my
Brosco,
kill.
attack rolls.
That's my kill. I was
All right,
next.
Sinclair,
Prepare,
you add
prepare.
in there too. You add in there too.
Here's mine.
that's a miss.
Yeah, the guy's dead. Come on.
Yeah, he's eviscerated. And with the last guy eviscerated, as if the two trees had attacked him, thanks to the two of you, this is where we are calling the session this week. When we come back next week, you get to have your talk with your tree friend. Players, thank you all very much for playing. Viewers, thank you for watching. Hope you all had a fantastic time. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.